Come on. Hello. We got people. Hello. Just trying to set everything up. That's okay. I'm actually not done. I know. It's so nice. This chatbot is not online on my end, so I don't know why. I don't know why things are not working. Connecto. Oh no. I'm trying to connect. Connect. No. No, I wouldn't, so I'll just turn off my Streamlabs chatbot right now. So you go right ahead, sir. Go right ahead. You turn on that chatbot. Go right ahead, sewer. You go right ahead. Aw, yeah. Boop-a-doo, da-da-ba-ba-ba-bee. Ba-ba-ch, ba-da-dum-ba. Ba-ba-ch, ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-ba-ba. Da-da-da. Oops. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-ch, da-da-da. Da-da-da-ch, da-da-da-ch, da-da-da. Damn it. Do 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 do. Ba 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 da da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ch da 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 ch ch da 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 ch da 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 ch do be dee da 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 da. Chatbot is totally being a butt, so please, that would be greatly appreciated. Do 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 bum bum ba da da shum bum bum ba da bum bum da 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 ba ba do 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 pa do 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 da da pooch. Things are getting ready. Things are getting ready. Burr, 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 burr. Things are getting ready. Burr, 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 burr. Looking for adventure. Burr, 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 da 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 da. What? There's only 50 milligrams? Fine, I'll take 2. Yes. If things would start working in, if things would start working in, if things would start working in. Why aren't you fucking doing this? Hello? If things would work, if things could work, I would love if things could work the first fucking time. Thank you. Motherfucking piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking kill. Finale. Do 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 do. Finale. Do 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 do. Finale. Da 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 da. I don't think I have the thing set up for the themes. No, it doesn't say, buddy. Nope. Alert source the screen. Okay, so if I go back to chat box, nope, the alert box, there we go. Properties. Okay, so source. Refresh. Beats? Test. Did it do anything? Haha. But it doesn't show up, which is the weird thing. Yeah. No, it's not showing up. That's weird. Why aren't you showing up? Hello? It's weird because, like... But... Yeah, I don't know. It's not showing up. That's weird. I don't know why. Change your theme? How the fuck do I change my theme? I know we have game capture. I just... Steam finally decided to be like, oh, you know what? We're gonna fucking do it. I'm honestly looking for on the editor here of like where it is. Whoop. Nope. 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 Yep. Yeah, the chat box is... No, the alert box is not the top. Now it is. Oh. Okay. Okay. Just... Okay. Okay, let's try that. Nope. I love fixing problems in the middle of my stream. I love fixing problems in the middle of my screen. Oh my god, could you maybe work? Ugh. This is annoying. Because sometimes I would like to try to test out this, but unfortunately it's always in between everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm on the themes. Okay. Ah, see, I see that now. Let's see. Now I know where I'm picking from.
I'm done. Fuck this.
The problem with having audio is where is the audio coming from? So you're getting game audio, right? Right? You're getting game audio? Yes? No? Go to hell? Okay. Yeah, it's turned way the fuck down, that's why. There. Does that work for everybody? Is everything okay? Okay, good. Can I start? Can I do the thing? Julie, can I do the thing? Can I do the thing? Oh, that's so huge. It's so big. Why is it so big? Oh, it's so big. Oh, it's so big. There. I don't need to be big. There. Okay. It's because I had an Arcade Spirits wallpaper on the back of the thing. Alright. I think that works. Most importantly, what's most importantly? Aha! It fixed! It's just the audio is coming out a little bit low with that. There. That's better. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on. Hello and welcome. My schedule's still fucked up. Short stream. Got a finale. Woo! Alright. In the distant year of 20X of 2020. Ugh. Oh, shit. Over here. Oh, actually, no. There is something I want to show you guys. So, I actually went over to the island just recently, and yeah. So basically, what it is that I've gone to the potholes this last weekend. Had a lot of fun with Nicole. See it on her Instagram. It's very nice. But I got a little bit of tan. But here's the problem. Ya boy Colston fucked up. Look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. I fucked up. I fucked up pretty fucking good. Look at this. This is the part that I put sunscreen on. This is the part that I did not. I fucked up pretty good. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, it's pretty good. Oh, praise Zealous. Is that a praise Zealous in the chat? Oh, bless and thank you. I haven't seen you in a long ass time, and I miss you. And I will try to visit you the next time I come onto the island. Yeah. So I made a very big fuck up on that one. But this arm, totally fine. Like this arm, Totally okay. A little burnt in the forearm, but that's it. It's pretty fucked up, I tell ya. If I'm alive, then still, please do. If I'm alive, then still, please do. Yes, I will, definitely. Oops, is that the wrong way? Yes, it is. Yes, no, fuck it. Forehead's massive. Anywho. Okay, so, I'm going to continue. See if I can get through this last bit before anything happens. It's the distant future year of 2020, and oops, I'm not even in the right fucking thing. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm lucky. I'm lucky to make it to 2020 plus one at this rate. I've had my strand of fate twisted back and forth so often it feels like I could snap at any moment. Mired in depression and a supposed family cursed, the Reed guarantee, and then lifted up by my amazing time. My amazing time at the Funplex, slammed back down by Dekonami, raised up again by the Arcade Rewind project, and now descending further due to a series of bad coincidences, culminating in a Pier 6 brawl in which I got shot. But today, I'm back to Arcade Rewind and ready to work, despite being on crutches. Normally, I have to mentally filter out the beeps and boops of a busy arcade, but not today. Aside from our regulars, nobody's here. Not exactly the sight I wanted to see on my grand return after heroically taking the bullet to the leg. We're 3 days into this ambitious experiment, and it's already looking like a bust. Even with a reprieve from Mist to Fame, we couldn't hush the event up completely. The news of gang violence at a local arcade spread all over social media like a wildfire. Gavin even filled me in on all the details I missed while I was passed out. By the time the cops got here, both gangs were long gone, and the ghost monsters wiped our security footage on the way out the door. No arrests made, no evidence remaining. The only plus side? Sue and her ghost monsters apparently never came back. But even without them actively causing problems, that single day managed to smash our reputation. It's just so unreasonable. We've had absolutely no issues since that disastrous first day, and yet people refuse to even show up to see how the situation improved. Fear keeps them from seeing the truth of the matter. It's entirely unreasonable. It's illogical. I don't honestly know if we could recover from this, but if we could get the good word out, somehow correct this PR disaster. Seated behind the ticket desk with my crutches propped up nearby, light duty only for a week minimum, doctor's orders. I tried to mentally detangle this mess. Hey, Iris, are we? Yes, we're still trending negatively on social media, like the last 7 times you asked. Any luck with our security camera footage then? Anything that we could give to the police? It might help our public image to have some point of blame at. Nope, it's totally wiped, and my file recovery systems failed. I guess that's to be expected when going up against cybercriminals. Like, they even avoided bad press from the shooting. I have even spotted the words ghost monsters in any of the articles I've found about the attack. It's like they're ghosts. Well, not literally ghosts. I just mean they clean their tracks very effectively. Yeah, got that. We did see them in their corporeal form, remember? At least that whole mess seems to be behind us. Now we just need to dig our way out of this hole. I sigh heavily as the burden sinks into my lungs. And before I groan further? No. I hear footsteps approaching me. I lock my phone and pocket it before seeing who it is. Aw, Ben and Matt. Aw. Good to see you back in action. I'm hardly back in action. I'll probably be glued to this stool all day long. Lovely view though, isn't it? You can see the whole crowd. not very crowded crowd, mind you, but it's a quiet. It's a bit quiet today, isn't it? Entirely too quiet. Disquietly quiet. Yeah, business hasn't been terrific since the shooting. Well, the bar's doing reasonably well. Granted, much of that is Gavin drinking himself silly. Lots of worry drinking going on in general, really. But we're not worried. Oh no, far from it.
Always have a plan, right?
Because we know Colston, and Colston always has a plan. Presumably, always has a plan. We'd love to know what the plan is, though. If only to verify its existence. Quite right, quite right. Honestly, I'm not sure. I guess it's time to do some good old-fashioned PR work. Shake hands, kiss babies! Kiss hands, shake babies!
TikTok.
Kiss hands, shake babies. Eat the rich. Of course, we have a limited window of time to pound the pavement in before the banks start asking for some money. We don't want that, no. Whoa, that's Rash's favorite line. If you want to wash our reputation clean before time runs out, well, I suppose you'll need a miracle. A pity miracles don't just walk in the door. No, no. Ah, hold that thought. We got a customer. Hello, welcome to... Good morning. Well, would you look at the time? Yes, yes, we need to get the bar open. Right, toodles. Toodaloo. I stood there in silence and shock. I tried telling myself this was just a bad fever dream from my wound, but no such luck. This was 100% real. I watched as Deco take a look around the arcade, his smug grin ever present. I see his eyebrow arch as he takes note of the people, or rather lack thereof, people here playing the games. Seems you had an unfortunate run of luck lately, Mr. Reed. Not an unexpected one, however. I did warn you that this would likely be the result of trying to go your own way. This can be very unforgiving industry, as you learned. Well, I didn't expect you to get shot, at least. I'm glad to hear the wound was minor and you'll recover. I apologize for not sending flowers.
Am I not generous?
I hope you realize now that I'm only joking out for your interests when I made my job offer, Mr. Reed. You're a promising young talent, and it's a shame to see it go to waste in this doomed adventure. Nope. Can't handle us. Not today. What do you want, Mr. Nami? If you need tokens, the change machine's over there.
Pity, is it not?
Tokens! How quaint. Still no swipe cards, eh? Sadly, I'm not here to play any of your antiques. Did he just say joking out? Yeah. I think he did. I hope you realize now that I was only looking out for your interests when I made my job offer. Nope, I said the wrong word. Sadly, I'm not here to play your antiques. Rather assembles of 1989 junkyard in here, doesn't it? All these obsolete games that no one truly cares about.
No. I'm here to make one final offer.
Ooh, I would like to hear that final offer when I get right back. Excuse me! I return. Don't call me out with pizza. It couldn't be pizza, I swear. No, I'm here to make one final offer.
If you sign over ownership of this arcade to me, I'll spare your careers.
Bullshit.
Yes, even Miss Fairchild and Miss Wolf. I'm sure I can find something for them to do at one of my facilities. I want to support your rising star. That's what I've always wanted. We've had our differences along the way, but
Don't call me out.
overcome them and thrive.
It's not only pizza, cheesy bread, and some drinks.
But this is your last opportunity. I'll not extend my hand in friendship again. If you don't agree to my terms, I'll stand idle and watch as everything burns down around you. You have my word on that.
Oh, Philip and Moore trying to make some threats here. Sorry, that was way too much. Okay, obviously I want to say this say no to this fabulous offer. But at what point do I cut my losses? Miss Francine believed in dreams, but she also believed in practically trade-offs. Am I ready to give up everything so that I can have something resembling a future? Do I, though? Do I let this asshole? So many lies. You're not here. Sorry, my Domino's order basically said that it's been delivered and it's not here, so I'm like, I don't believe you. Now he's here. He said it was supposed to arrive like 10 minutes ago. I see him in the parking lot, or I see him in the back getting out of his car because I have access to the security cams at my place. I can see him getting out of his car. I want that pizza. That delicious pizza that is only moments away. I am watching the delivery man come to my door. He has my pizza and cheesy bread and drinks ready to go. As he opens up the door, I see him entering, approaching closer. And as he looks down into the depths and steps down the stairs, I must flee. I must run to him. Ha ha! Good. Now that I have my sustenance, I may gorge upon it. May my feast be delicious. I know it's not nutritious, but delicious in the least. I shall start with the cheesy bread. Homemade cheese, bless my soul. Oh, bless my soul, the cheesiest soul. And drift away. More. Well, just because we don't have the same intensity of honestly enjoying pizza, I'm sorry, but Tauruses love their fucking food. Oh, yeah, that's a great movie though. I love that. Dang, they forgot the marinara. Well, that's unfortunate. I was looking for marinara. Oh. Oh. Okay, I gotta get back to it. Gotta reel it back in. Okay. You know what I did rewatch recently that I loved watching? And it was 101 Dalmatians. And I was watching it, and I was taking little screenshots and sending it to Cole. And I was literally saying, hey, look, that's us. And basically I was saying to her that I'm her Roger to my Anita. And it was very fun. It's so good. Oh. How is Ash Cruella? She just comes in, storms in my house, and go, "Where are they? Where are they?" Expecting me to like have a really ragged fucking head and be like, "Where are they? Where's the ragged hairdo? Where are they?" Whoa. Okay. Calling me your little cretins. But to be honest, like, Roger is like really nice in that film. I really enjoy him a lot. I'm never gonna give up on my dreams. Of course I'm not giving up. I mean, seriously, I had so many opportunities to jump ship prior to this. Why would I bail this close to the end? I'm sorry, but Arcade Rewind... I could sell that better. I'm sorry, but Arcade Rewind is my dream. The dream I share with all of my friends. There's no way I can sell out that dream. I appreciate the offer, but I must decline. I see. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'd say I admire your dedication and optimism, but honestly, I don't. Real life rarely rewards the optimist until you learn how to approach life in a pragmatic fashion. I'm afraid you're destined to failure time and time again. But, as you like, it's your decision to make.
So be it.
I guess I'll just have to settle for buying the burnt out husk of your business once it ultimately collapses around you. And yes, I will turn on my audio. I think you underestimate the damage being associated with the criminal element can do, Mr. Reed, because it's the Reed guarantee. It's enough to ruin even the mightiest of arcades. Oh, and I doubt the ghost monsters have forgotten you. They will return, and they will make matters far worse for you. And immediately I take notice. Play it cool, don't let on, just test the waters. Really? Ghost monsters? I thought that gang was called Lovely Chainsaw or something. Yes, ghost monsters. Sadly, they insist on naming themselves after that absurd ancient video game reference. Of all the childish, immature... He shakes his head quickly enough, refocusing on me. But, enough banter. I believe I'll take my leave. I'll not see you again, Mr. Reed. I'll let my lawyers handle purchasing what little will remain of you. Good day. He's the one behind the ghost monsters. Once he's out of earshot and well behind the confines and well beyond the confines of the arcade, I'd pull out my phone to verify something. Iris, you checked out all the news articles about the shooting, right? Mm-hmm. Oh yes, I've analyzed them all. Did you need me to pull up a specific one? Just confirm something. The ghost monsters were never mentioned by name in any of them, right? Yes, it seems Sue's friends are good at are covering their tracks. Why? This is it. This is the chance we need. Admittedly, it's a slim chance, but at this point, I'll take what I can get. Message everyone. I'm calling another Wake Intervention conspiracy. Ooh, you're all fired up. Okay, message is sent. I need everyone's help to fill in the gaping holes. I am so sorry in my plan, but at least now I have a plan. It's time for one last-ditch effort to save Arcade Rewind. It is the final level after all holds barred. Gotta use up all of those elixirs that I've been unnecessarily saving until the end of the game. I have to use every last gem that I've unfortunately accrued from my Monster Hunter days. Benemat's bar in the back of the arcade proved to be a perfect meeting place. The group crowded around a table, pulling up stools, ready to talk. And I agree, Metababy. I kind of want those drinks right now. I would like to get white girl wasted. It's so good. So good. And before you ask, no, I don't have a side table. And if you're asking, yes, I do have a side table, but it's actually being used as a table currently. Okay. Mead, perhaps? Don't Vikings drink mead before going off to war? I'm good, thanks.
Definitely.
I'll take a lemonade. Close enough, right? Is lemonade close enough? I don't think lemonade's close enough. Oh. This was it. This was where we'd make our last stand. I looked around the room at everyone, all my friends, and nodded to each of them determinedly. Because I have determination. I can see Arcade Spirits me just look around, look everyone straight in the eyes and be like, okay, all right, okay, Yeah, okay, alright, okay. And then just, this is my plan. And then have like an Ocean's 11 kind of like stir around me, like do like good smooth jazz, just going on. Okay, I know things are rough, but I've got let's say a good 60 to 80% of a plan for how we can turn things around. Like, we can all agree what happened wasn't our fault. Yes, someone else screwed us over. Every problem we faced could be tracked back to them. The ghost monsters and lovely chainsaws may be to blame, but the court of public opinion puts the blame squarely on our shoulders. Our venue is tainted by their actions. We could cry foul all we like, but if there's even a chance of violence returning back to our doorstep, it'll keep customers away. It's a real bummer. We haven't seen any families here since opening day. Parents just aren't willing to take their children somewhere where it's known to be dangerous. Actually, I wasn't talking about the gangs. Today I learned who our true enemy is, and that person is Dekonami. Now, it's sour grapes blaming the competition. We don't blame other donut shops when our sales are down. If our dough doesn't rise. Yes, that's a much better pun. Earlier, when he was taunting me, he slipped, mentioning ghost monsters by name. Except those hackers keep their noses clean. They left us with no proof that they were even involved, thanks to our security cameras being wiped. The cops didn't go for them. The news didn't identify them. So, how did Deco know about them? Answer, Deco hired the ghost monsters to ruin our opening day. What? Seriously? In hindsight, it should have been obvious. I blame myself for not knowing it sooner. You Tsunade son of a bitch. Far too many coincidences to be otherwise, and the fact that they only started wreaking havoc once Mr. Fame showed up to bear witness. I can see what you're throwing down, Colston. Sue and her friends didn't seem awful at first. I remember talking to Clyde. They were very nice and friendly. But then when Mr. Fame showed and... Oh my gosh! Wait, do you think Mr. Fame is involved? Considering she was willing to hold back her review, I don't think she's knowingly involved. But Deco may have gotten wind she'd be showing up and took advantage. But do you think Deco wouldn't stoop that low, right? Hiring some random street gang to mess with us? Would he? Oh, he would. He's a spiteful bastard. Of course he'd ruin our opening day. The only reason he didn't destroy Miss Francine was out of some weird sort of gentlemanly respect for a fellow elder, a business owner. But to Dekonami, Coulson is basically pawn scum. Thanks? To be fair, I doubt he orchestrated the bullet-riddled finale of the evening. That pushes plausibility. True, he wouldn't have even needed a shooting to ruin us. The negative review alone would have done the job. Being even slightly associated with a gang would have been awful. If Mr. Fame reported us as a hotbed of teenage chaos, a living reenactment of Lord of the Flies, it spelled doom even without bullets flying around. I guess we're lucky she held her review back. Look at those fucking sour faces. Fucking wow. Teo, no emotion. Queen Bee, snide. Clive, questionable as ever. Like, these faces are really fucking good. Like, Teo's like, I'm not having any of this. I know I said Clive. I meant Percy. I was there. I wasn't here. I was over there. Just not here. Just not down there. But I wasn't here. The problem is we have no proof of this, do we? barks Cherry. Like, no way to tie Deco back to the ghost monsters, other than him slipping up and mentioning them to Colston. I doubt he'd ever admit to this on the record. Iris hasn't been able to dig up any digital evidence, although there's our eyewitness testimony, which should be enough to warrant some investigation. Secret Ash, where? Secret Anne, hello? Hello? But for some reason that doesn't seem to be enough for the police. I know a few of the local cops and how they think. If they're not looking into the ghost monsters, odds they're actually looking into the ghost monsters quietly, which immediately doesn't help us in clearing our name. And it's too much to hope that Deco simply confesses to orchestrating the incident which ruined us. That slimy bastard's not getting away with this. I'll beat the truth out of him if I have to. As amusing as that would be, I wouldn't suggest it. We need to be smart about this and undermine him rather than take the direct approach. You mentioned having most of a plan, Colston. Care to elaborate? Probably not. Well, if Deco won't confess his sins, we need the next best thing. We need his henchmen to flip on him. See, I sensed some hidden tension from Deco about the ghost monsters. He called them childish and immature. There may be some bad blood between them. How about we break up their partnership? My plan is to track down the ghost monsters, get them to turn on their employer and confess to their crimes. Their dirty, dirty video game crimes. Once the media hears it from Sue herself that the incident was all thanks to Deco's scheming, it'll clear the good name of Arcade Rewind. That plan is foolproof. I'm answered with a myriad of blank stares and blinks. Don't everyone congratulate me all at once now. Okay, so this isn't me really criticizing, but your plan kinda sucks. You want us to track down a bunch of hackers we already can't find and then ask them politely to betray the guy who's been paying them a lot of money? Between this and the shooting, I'm worried your health insurance premiums are about to go through the roof, Colston. That's why I said it was maybe 60% of a good plan. Actually, this is on brand for me because I usually be like, I got a bit of a hunch. Let's just roll with it and see if it develops great. I.e., if you have records to our Pokemon Nuzlocke, you can see every single time when I Brandonly call it, it's fine, we're okay, this is fine, and immediately skirt through with that sliver of health. It's happened 4 times, although the other 6 times I killed people, but the other 4 times are still good. I beat the game. Something, just gotta pour Gatorade on me and be like, good job, Colston. That's the Reed guarantee. 60% of a good plan. The Reed guarantee. Look, we don't have a lot of options, people. Right now, the only ones who can save us are the ones who ruined us, Deco and Sue. I'm confident that if I can find Sue and talk to her, I can get her to see reason. It's true. Colston was willing to give them another chance and hear out their side of things before. Sue really seems to like Arcade Rewind. If there's some disagreement between her and Deco about our arcade, that could be why. Exactly. I think I could get through to her if I try. This hinges on our ability to find Sue. Find an unfindable bunch of ghosts, one's Iris can't even track down, and that's where you all come in. All options on the table. I want to hear your ideas for how we find Deco's hired goons. Let's fill in the other 40% of my plan and make this happen. And awkward glances back and forth, and all I get in return. I get why they're concerned. This is the slimmest of hopes, the narrowest of margins. I'm asking them to follow me on a hunch. But I know this can be done. I know I can get Sue to give us the dirt we need to clear our name. Heck, some days it feels like all I can do is talk my way through problems. If that's my one special skill, I'm going to rely on it for this final conflict. Now, if I could just find her. For that, I need their help, and that means I need to motivate them like the true leader would. Let's think outside the box. Way outside. No idea is too wacky for me. Show up at Sue's doorstep claiming to be from a sweepstakes, and she may already be the winner? Sure, why not? Find a radioactive spider to bite us, and then we can tie criminals up just like flies? Sounds good there. Elaborate heist sequence requiring a herd of elephants, 2 blimps, and 84 feet of lubricated rubber tubing? You son of a bitch, I'm in! Between all of us putting our heads together, we've got enough brain cells to light up Chicago. We can do this. We can do this. Who's with me? You've got Moxie, kid. I'm in. Well, you only live once. I suppose I'll contribute what I can. Now we're talking. The wildest dance moves are always the hottest. Yes, yes, yes. 3. Where's the other 3? Everyone nods in agreement. And I can see some smiles start to appear. We're all on board. Now, just to determine the how of the plan. Decision: finding the ghost monsters. At the risk of stating the obvious, why don't we talk to the police about this? They've proven unhelpful so far, but if we go down to the station and fully explain our situation, we may be able to gain the information we need. I feel this would be reasonably steady course of action. I'm not certain about showing up and just asking for them to open their files to us, but you're correct. The police would have the information we need. Except cybercrime is a sticky situation. You have to control leaks. If they're looking into the ghost monsters, they won't just tell us outright. The key is talking to the right people. I know most of the cops at Ben and Matt's Donut Shop by name, and I know one friendly officer that'll help us.
Nope, no way.
Why get the cops involved? We already know someone who's got an axe to grind against Sue and her baddies, or rather, a chainsaw. Ooh, that's right, Queen Bee. We can ask the lovely Chainsaw Gang. They'll be easier to find and would probably be thrilled to divulge all that dirt they have on the ghost monsters. Or they'll carve us up with switchblades. Could go either way. I'll admit this is a super gutsy move. If we pull it off, we don't need to involve the authorities at all. God, he's so unintentionally morbid so often. Purper? Yeah. Yeah. Percy is very right. The whole situation's a bit too sticky for my liking. Cops and robbers? No thank you. Although, the alternative I'm about to suggest may be stickier still. Colston, first meet the ghost monsters at Deco's palace. Yeah? They're regulars there. So, we investigate Deco's palace to find someone who knows Sue and her mates. If we go find a good friend of hers and make them understand why we need to speak with Sue, well, we're already on somewhat of a good terms with Sue, thanks to Colston remaining diplomatic about all of this. We should keep that going. I think I'd attract too much attention if I went to Deco's palace. Yeah, I'd show my face around there, it's going to raise some questions. But my face wouldn't. Deco doesn't know me. I was a Funplex adjacent, rather than a Funplex regular. And he didn't pay pay much attention to me when I was attending that business dinner with you, I'd hazard I could join her without any issue. Yeah, I could slip in and ask around about Sue without anyone even noticing. I'd say this kindly strategy is an honest appeal to those who may know her. What could be more cordial? If she's got a single friend in that place, I'll find them. It's a daring mission in enemy territory, but for you, Colston, I'll do it. What are you looking at me for? I don't have any ideas. I mean, well, you could try Googling for her accounts. I'm reasonably sure Iris already tried that. Iris? Yep, I even use Yahoo, Bing, Alta Vista, and Web Crawler. Ugh, that's a dun 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 dun. Just going down the steps. I have no idea what half of those are. I know what all of those are. Okay, but that's not really what I meant. I mean, checking online forums for arcade enthusiasts. She loves arcades, right? She may have an account there. I've been rejoining online communities lately, trying to open up like-minded folks and socialize a bit more on my own terms. She's got to be lurking in one of those places. Oh, wait, I know. If we can't passively search for her, we can actively call her out. As much as I hate internet trolls, they do get results. If we taunt the ghost monsters online, well, I'm positive Sue's the sort of person who looks herself up constantly, right?
A winner is you.
Of course, and with my help, we can establish fake accounts to spread the message so far and wide that she can't miss it. I suggest we use a public internet access point to keep it from being tracked to Arcade Rewind, though. Ooh, road trip! Road trip! I can tell from Gavin's wincing at this, even he's not a fan, but he's not a fan of Iris in general, so...
Work.
I like this plan, Miss Naomi. It's pretty quirky, but it might just work. Well, I did say I want adoptions. Involving the cops after all that semi-shady things we've done is risky. So is provoking a rival gang of armed hooligans? So is infiltrating Dekonami's palace. So is... Okay, posting a few troll messages isn't that risky given how many social media companies actually adore trolls and nurture them for advertising dollars. But it could annoy Sue. What's the best plan forward? But before I can decide, Juniper raises her hand. All these sound great, but... Colston, you're still recovering from an injury. The less moving around you do, the more likely you'll heal nice and quick, and you can't go gallivanting around the city chasing down rumors about the ghost monsters today. I'm just in crutches. I'm not in an iron lung or anything. I'm still mobile. Light duty only. Doctor's orders, remember? I have a solution to this conundrum. It's simple and super effective. Let us do this for you. We've had to tackle all these problems since joining the Funplex by yourself. Why not step back and let us handle this one? Well... Okay, but I need to be there when you finally confront Sue. While you're out and about, I guess I could get some rest so I'm ready tonight. Sound good? Sounds good. These are my friends. I trust them entirely. So now the only question is, which plan do I want to give my Colston guarantee? The Reed guarantee. Honestly, like, if I really want... Nope, that's the wrong one. Honestly, I feel like, mechanic-wise, infiltrating Deko's palace would be better, because then that's empathetic. but custom-wise, take mechanics out of it. Ah, yes, right, because I'm playing myself. Okay. If I was playing this, and I wanted to get back, and if I didn't want to go to the police, infiltrate Deco's palace as Juniper and Percy. Because I did... Because, like, literally I can see... if I can see internet trolling would just only incur the wrath. If I remember correctly from the previous chapter, she said that once you fuck with us, that's it. So if I'm keeping this cordial, I'm keeping this cordial. So... honestly, play to my strengths. Blech! Look how high my score went up. Look at that. Multiplier. I think our best bet is to keep things quiet. Not involve the police or criminals. Not troll the internet. Just ask around for some of Sue's friends. Juniper, Percy, you two head off to Deco's palace and see what you can learn. It's less likely to backfire. At worst, you could get arrested for loitering around the place. Or, you could get your butts kicked by security, I guess. Right. We'd best be moving along then. You can count on me, Colston. And that was the last time I ever knew Percy and Juniper. Dead. That's right. You could count on me. Always. I totally actually thought I'd be this one. Coulson and I have been friends for years, and would be BFFs for many years to come. I knew I'd be by his side forever and a day. Okay, so I wouldn't be by his side today. I'd be at Deco's palace looking for clues, like a teenage mystery sleuth. But I was by his side, in spirit. She's got my lucky number. I never actually realized it was 13 on her jersey. Coulson is always solving all these problems for his other friends at the arcade. Always going on crazy adventures and getting in trouble. All while I stayed on the sidelines. But now, it's time for Juniper's Day in the Sun. Or Juniper's Day under the fluorescent tube lighting, anyway. I've never been to Deco's palace before. I went to Las Vegas once, though. And this place is very much resembled a bad off-strip casino. Pulsating lights flashing everywhere, the constant chirps from the games, and not to mention that heavy smell of greasy fried chicken. Not a pleasant aroma, isn't it? Is it? I notice you're wrinkling your nose. I don't really like junk food. I mean, it's all you can swing when you're poor and you don't have much free time, but I prefer cooking proper meals myself, you know? But the target demographic of Deco's palace adores anything deep fried and or coated in sugar, you see? So, Have you given any thought of how we'll track down someone who knows our elusive ghosty friends then? Simple! The process of elimination. We're looking for teenagers, right? So we can rule out any kids or adults here. Plus, Sue and her friends are delinquents. We find some young miscreants and we'll find her contact. This actually seemed pretty close choice, yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you know me so well. Hearts all around. I like how you guys like pegged me so like Meta Baby. It's really funny that you pegged me for a particular path in this fucking game. Like, do you know what I'm gonna do next? Do you know what I'm gonna do in the final decision? What will happen next? Will I start a family with Naomi? So you're suggesting we wander up to random dangerous-looking teenagers and just start asking them? It's foolproof. I think I may have a bit more scientific method in mind. When I visited Deco's palace with Colston, I spotted someone resembling a Sue playing this arcade's version of Moopy. Of course, I didn't know at the time who the young lady was, but if she's a fan of Moopy, perhaps one of her friends may be as well? When seeking out a ghostly individual, first check their usual haunting grounds, I'd say. Ooh, smart thinking. Okay, you hang around Moopy, I'll poke around elsewhere and see what I can find. Text me if you hit pay dirt. Very well, I'll keep in touch. I do agree the police option is something actually very close. But like, if I'm not really interested in getting into the police, then like this was my next best choice. And I really didn't want to involve the police. The last bread. May you sit deliciously in my stomach. Oh. Uh-oh. I took a bigger bite than I thought. Ooh. Don't worry, I can survive this. I've survived tougher. If I can survive 12-hour shifts, I can survive anything. I'm invincible! Okay. And then an hour passed, with nothing. I asked around, but either nobody heard of Sue or they kind of went quiet and made an excuse to leave after I mentioned her name. I really like it how right now that I'm playing as Juniper right now, which is neat. Alright. Thought about, like, chasing down some of the folks who seem to know something, but maybe I'm not as gutsy enough. I don't get it. Colston makes this sort of thing look so easy. I thought we could just roll up to Deco's palace, find someone who looked cyberpunky, get the info, bing bada boom. Done. Instead, I'm nursing a watery iced tea at a soda fountain and poking at a basket of french fries. After complaining about the greasy junk food, of course. Well, do you? Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was asking if you wanted a refill on your iced tea. No, I'm good, thank you. Hey, do you know a young woman named Sue by any chance? About this tall, lavender hair, likes Moopy? I have other customers to attend to. Excuse me. Ugh, well, poop butts. Maybe I struck out. I'll admit I don't have much of a plan going into this one. Never had much of a plan, really. you get someone else for whichever one you pick. Ooh, okay. I couldn't even work up the nerve to leave that awful job until Colston gave me his seal of his, gave me his approval, the Reed guarantee. Like, I couldn't lay out my own plan for my life. Being an independent artist is hard work, but at least now I have something resembling a plan for my life. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to make it. But I think that's why I admire Colston. Okay, so he needs a nudge now and then to get moving, but once he does, he gets the let out. Nothing stands in his way. I need that kind of energy. Like, I need that kind of energy if I'm going to succeed today. I need to... Well, I need to not just sit on my butt eating french fries. I gotta get out there and make this happen. A notification from my phone snatched my attention just as I was getting off the bar stool. Possible lead. Meet me at Moopy game. This is it. This is my time to shine. Let's make it happen, Juniper. She's so fired up. It takes seconds for me to get there. I can see Percy standing near some weird touchscreen version of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze, which is being played by a little girl standing on a step stool. And if you hit the button, it makes the wizard man eat all the dots. Impressive. You got wonderful timing, Miss Tia. Thanks, mister. Ah, Miss Tia. This is my friend, Miss Juniper. Juniper, Miss Tia. Here, Miss Tia here was telling me all about her best friend, Miss Sue. She was? I mean, yes, I see. Sue, right. Okay, this isn't what I expected. I figured any friend of Sue had to be some rough and tumble punk, not like a cute little package of smiles and sunshine. How does the leader of a gang of thugs end up friends with a kindergartner? Well, still, this is my chance. I have to go for it. Let's see. How would Colsta handle introductions? Mystery. I'm a mystery. Okay, time to put those years of babysitting practice into good work. Hello, Miss Tia. My name is Miss Juniper, and I'm very pleased to meet you. I hope we can be friends.
Hello.
I like making friends, unless you steal people's prize tickets. Those people are no good. I wasn't planning to. Okay, then we'll be friends. So, how do you know Miss Sue? Oh, Miss Tia was telling me about her brother. Telling me that her brother is the chap we've come to know as Inky. I see. Is he around right now? The last thing we need is for one of the ghost monsters to notice us interrogating his sister for information. I like how much better he is with kids over the course of the plot. Me too. Nah, I'm just here with my big sister. But she got bored and went off to talk with her friends and drink milkshakes. We come to this arcade lots and lots. My brother usually ignores me too, but Miss Sue is always very nice to me and tells great jokes. And she loves Moopy. She can make the wizard man eat all the dots every time. She taught me how to do it. You just gotta kick the game right here and it'll make all the funny, it'll look all funny for a moment and then munch, munch, munch. He'll eat all the dots right up. I see. Well, Miss Tia, Miss Taya. I was hoping to talk to Miss Sue today. Do you know where she is? Or maybe your brother?
It's a secret.
I'm not supposed to tell nobody. Miss Sue said it was a secret. Okay, Juniper, time to use those powers of persuasion. What would Colston do in this situation? I want to be friends with Miss Sue too. I wish I could tell her the whole truth and be honest like Colston, but I have to be careful too. Miss Sue sounds like a great person. I'd really love to be friends with her too. She knows a lot about games, right? Yep, Miss Sue knows all about the everything about every game. All of them. I'd really like to talk to her about arcades. She visited my favorite arcade recently, but hasn't come back since then. I just want to talk to her about our arcade. And I promise you, I can keep this a secret too. All I want to do is talk. I won't hurt her or anything. Well,
BFFs for life.
I understand you want to protect your friend. That's great. You're a great friend. And we'd like to be a great friends too. I don't know. Okay, I'm feeling very weird about tricking a little girl at this point. Colston sent us so we could be friendly and diplomatic. Even if it be super easy to dupe this kid, I should be a little more honest. Miss Tia, the thing is, someone's been very mean to my friend, Mr. Colston, and we're hoping Miss Sue can help us. That's really why we want to talk to her. We want to be friends with Miss Sue so she'll help us against this bully. Maybe she won't want to help, but we can try. Mr. Colson believes in being kind to people. That's why he sent us here, to find someone who's friends with Miss Sue so we can make all of this better again. Would you be willing to help us if you don't want to, that's okay. We'd understand. Mr. Colston? I remember him. He helped me when I lost all my tickets at a birthday party. He made everything better again. Nice! I like that. It's gonna help us. I love it. What name did I say? Am I just getting Percy's name wrong? Am I saying Perry? Because unfortunately, Perry the platypus is my spirit animal sometimes. That and Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Because Perry the platypus, oh my god! My D&D-nator! Don't forget my communicator! Sorry. They weren't really funny, I understand. Yes, I'll help you. I'll help you and Mr. Colston lots. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'll help you. I'll help you and Mr. Colston lots. Miss Sue should be friends with a great person like Mr. Colston. There's an really old arcade where my brother and Sue and her friends all hang out. It's not too far from my home, and it's got so many games in it. Percy gets his phone out and starts trying to figure out the address based on our description of the area. I'm just relieved to be out of the spotlight as he translates from little girl-esque into workable mapsies. Huh. It says it's a warehouse owned by Nostalgia Commodities. It's a super big house with one huge room. It's really tall ceilings and stairs and stuff. Sounds accurate. Very well. Shall we depart? I'm sure Mr. Colston is eager to make friends with Miss Sue. Since we're friends and stuff now, you know, Sue isn't really her name, right? Not her whole name, I mean.
It's a secret.
Her name's a secret, so I can't ask this girl to divulge any more secrets. I already feel a bit weird about this. But she motions me to kneel down anyway so she can whisper. Her name is... Wow.
Pardon me?
Pardon? Okay, I gotta find my big sister. Bye! What was that about? I think I just figured out a whole lot of what's going on. I'll tell you on the way back to Arcade Rewind. What? Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, hi 2F. Hey, how's it going? How are you? My name's Colston of the Darien Player Squad. I'm on the finale so far. Half of the game team is in here. Ooh. Ooh. Super exciting. Thanks for joining by. I really appreciate you actually catching in the last half of this. To be honest, in a very short in a very short version of this. I love your work. Thank you very much for this wonderful time. I really appreciate all your efforts in this. Thank you. 1/5. Still, it's really neat that I'm playing a game and I have a dev team on my stream half watching me play. Honestly, as someone who has been who went to school for like game design and whatnot, just understanding like that there's devs of a game that I'm streaming in my chat, or actually I should say our chat, the Daring Player Squad, but like that's pretty good stuff. So I appreciate you joining by. I hope to finish this soon because, oh boy howdy, do I need to go to bed soon. Yeah, so I'm going to continue on, so hope you enjoy. So far we got bets on Metababy saying that I will get the kindly ending. Any takers? Oh, it's great research too. Ooh, sounds good. I have heard that the second Arcade Spirits is in the works, so if I've been playing this and understanding what's been going on, or the kind of work that you've put into this novel, makes me really excited for the second one, because I know, or at least I can get a good feel of what to expect of the kind of story that's going to come from it, and that makes me really super excited, because to be honest, and I'm sorry for this little bit of a tangent, but I really adore games that have good fucking story. Like, I mean, good story, and I adore games with that, regardless of how short or long that they are. So playing this game that has this kind of story, I love it, honestly, and I really want to like replay it and try a different route. And normally games that have different routes I don't get to play very often, so with me being really excited about this, I'm like, yes. Plus actually on Steam, I really want to get all the badges and actually get that little Arcade Spirit badge on Steam so I can actually add it to my collection, so I'm like, ooh. Well, good. Well, I hope you enjoy. We're gonna continue on though, because I'm a little bit on a time crunch before I have to get going to bed. So let's get this game going. Okay. Not only did we learn where Miss Sue was hiding out, we may have just been handed a heck of a plot twist. I can't wait to get home and divulge this info to Colston. And now that I think about it, I'm glad I can help out my BFF. Colston means a lot to me. We've been friends for years, and hopefully for many more years to come. All we have to do is get past this teensy-weensy little bump on the road, right? Like stop a megalomaniacal arcade czar from ruining all of our hopes and dreams using nothing more than a street address and a name. I'm betting he will want Naomi at his side when they confront Sue, of course. And that's okay. I've had enough excitement for one day. I just hope I did enough to give Colston the winning edge, or it'll be game over for us all. I awakened to the sounds of pain, more specifically, the groans of pain escaping from my own throat. Apparently, getting shot in the leg hurts a lot, and sleeping on the second-hand employee's couch probably is not my finest choice for rest. The nap was a definite necessity. However, I'm not operating at full speed anymore. I won't for a few weeks to come. But sleep didn't make my muscles any less achy. If anything, I got a headache on top of it. Joy of joys. But right now, I got 99 problems and my physical condition ain't one. The fate of Arcade Rewind is what matters most. Beep beep, Colston. You should probably be getting up now. I'm up. Goody. So, have you given any thought of how you're going to win over Sue's favor once you go confront her? Well, usually I sort of stumble through these things and decide stuff like that on the fly. Ugh, that's not good. You know, those intense identity situations I've been tracking, the ones where you can't take certain approaches that don't mesh with your personality. What, like where I can't go for broke if I'm a cautious kind of person? Well, it's not so much that you can't, more that you shouldn't try something that goes against who you are as a person. People will still see right through it. And I'm betting Sue will know if you're play acting at something you aren't. This will be a super intense identity situation, only one way through. When the time comes, you're going to have to take a stand against your highest personality score. Ugh, not more numbers and systems. It's for your own good, Colston. I'm just trying to help you make decisions that'll save Arcade Rewind, and that means being true to your spirit. And what that mean? Bleh. And what's that mean exactly? According to my calculations, right now, your best bet for how to convince Sue is to be kindly. Fuck yeah, because that's my hugest fucking score. You've done a great job opening your heart to others and getting them to empathize with you. Do that with Sue, and she'll be your friend in no time. Aha. And if I don't want to take that approach, it's a bit late to change who you are as a person, Colston. Remember, my numbers and scores only help me understand who you are. Who you are is who you've chosen to be. It's a casual relationship. But with the help of your friends... Oh, thanks for the little 10 bits of cheer. Metababy wins the betting pool. I think some guy and I tied, to be honest. I'm just... that's cute. Where was I? But with the help of your friends, you can maybe get some ideas, nudge things around until you feel confident in taking a different tactic than your usual one. Speaking of your friends, here's one now. Woohoo! We hit pay dirt! I approve of paid dirt. What do we have? Juniper and Percy are back from Deco's palace. They didn't get kicked out or anything, and they found a kid who's good friends with Sue. We've got the address of Ghost Monster HQ, and, well, a little something extra. Sue's real name. I'm guessing it's not Sue? Oh, it's Sue. Tsunami. See, I knew what I was getting into, but reading it out loud. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Like, I thought, honestly, when I was like, oh, Sue's real name, it's a real plot twist, and I was like, no, it can't be. And then it was, and I was just like, okay. You guys are fucking good. So fucking good. Yeah, the chair goes honestly back. When I was actually there was a time when this chair was freshly new. When I was playing The Witcher, I actually passed out and I actually fell asleep. No one ever lets me live it down. I hate it. It's one of my biggest regrets as a streamer. Ugh! Tsunami? We've been assuming all along that ghost monsters were guns for hire, paid off by Deku Nami to ruin our opening day. But if Sue is actually Deku's daughter... You know what, that's true. Actually, there were a few parts playing in The Witcher that my Vertigo actually really fucked up on me, so I totally agree with you, Metababy. That's true. Remember the time when Arash first played Doki Doki Literature Club, and he didn't know how like accurate the fucking thing was gonna be. He's like, nope, I'm out, and he actually got out and walked away. He was so scared. Oh, Wayward, hello. You know what? I'm gonna be compassionate about this. Haha! This could be bad. This could be very, very bad. A mercenary hacker could be convinced to betray her boss, but a doubtful daughter would be less likely to do so. Deku doesn't seem particularly enamored of the ghost monsters, though. Even if it means breaking up a family, maybe I can use that to drive a wedge between them? Ugh. Either way, this got a whole lot more complicated. Okay, this changes everything. I ended up mailing him my copy since she was wanting to play it. Aww, that's cute. That's cute. You guys are cute. What the fuck is that? Ah, that's what the fuck that is. Hard to believe, isn't it? I'm not sure how you're going to win Sue over our side, but now that we know this... But I want to be there for you when you do. I'm with you to the very end, Colston. In sickness and in health. I mean, I just mean, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy at your side. I wasn't, like, proposing anything. I wasn't suggesting anything else. I did say that we were going to get married as a joke. I get it. I get it. And for the record, this is the happiest I've ever been. Being with you has really filled a hole in my heart, Naomi. Thank you. I'd be happy to go with you tonight when we talk to Sue. Right, that's what I meant. Right. She giggles and blushes away anything else, refocusing on what is in front of us. So, what's your plan for convincing Sue to backstab Deku and join forces with us? Iris told me I only get one chance at this, that I need to go with whatever I do best. If I talk this through with someone, maybe I can learn a different path. I'm open to ideas. How would you handle this? Well, she kept saying she'd love our arcade. I'm not sure she wanted to trash the place at all. I think she may already be on our side, in her heart. If we approach as friends, waving the olive branch and trying to understand her heart a little better, maybe we can make this work out for everybody. Or everyone. What do you think? I'll consider taking a kindler, gentler approach. I can see it. More flies with honey than vinegar, and so on. I'll consider a more friendly solution. Okay, sounds good, but really it's up to you. It'll be getting dark soon. Still, no sense putting this off. Just let me know when you're ready to leave. Well, this is it. Either we sort this mess out, or Arcade Rewind crashes and burns. Ooh, shit, there's a lot. The Witcher. Because I was like, This is useless to me, and I'll just be sad looking at it. Do it. Lock it in. Ah, you coward. You lack the courage of your convictions. You have forgotten the face of your father. Excuse? What? What did I miss? What did I miss, guys? Did I chose the right things. What are you talking about? Whoa! Whoa! That's not cool. Segata Senshiro would never. Wait! Oh, you guys said that. I did accept her proposal. I did. And I know it's right there. Right back up there. I'm just... I did accept her proposal. Shut up. I totally did. Okay, she's the kind of person where you're not trying to be directly focused. Yes, I understand you wrote her as a character, but still. Playing Colston's way. Segata Sanshiro fucking would be you, sir. that is something that I would never thought someone would come roundhouse hit me with a fucking Famicom, Super Famicom. Oh, gee, fucking Segata Sanshiro. Segata Sanshiro. Or get killed. I guess it's always an option, considering we're about to confront a street gang that indirectly shot me in the first place. I don't even want to consider the possibility of death. I'm immortal until proven otherwise, but, well, if this is the end, I should probably have some words with my friends before I march towards doom, if only to get their opinion on how I should approach Sue. Grabbing my crutches, I swing my way to the arcade proper to track down some folks. Clip it right motherfucking ear. Let's see. I've already talked with Naomi. Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? Ooh, I get to talk to everyone before I leave. Okay. Going down the list. Who's next? Ashley was next? Fuck it, let's talk to Percy. You can talk to everyone? Good! I think I spot Percy at the bar. Yep, there he is, having a beer and watching some fighting game tourney on the sports channel. Ah, Colston. Heard the news then? That our arch enemy is the father of our secondary arch enemy? Yep. Unpleasant business, that. Simply unpleasant. I wish I could offer you boundless enthusiasm and a show of confidence, but this whole situation's gotten rather out of hand, hasn't it? As a matter of investment, and my advice at this stage would be to cash out while you still can. I mean, I know that you won't, but that's what I'd suggest. Life is short, take it from me. Best to make the most of what you can than lose it all. So, apologize for my inability to offer a pep talk. Pep talk. I'm afraid I'm rather melancholy today. It's okay, Percy. I'll take care of your little problem we're facing. Then I'll hold out hope. I'm not certain as to how you'll do this, but I'll hold out hope nevertheless. Well, how do you do it? If you were telling me to give it a go. Tricky. I don't know how effective it would be, but I'd try to approach as a friend. Connect with Sue on an individual level. Which is what I was going to do anyways, but... just a second, guys. And before you yell at me, no, I haven't. not actually eating a slice of pizza and just streaming. Because you saw me just put it down and I just had the cheesy bread. Ever since I got it, I haven't even opened up the box. It's going to be difficult, mind you. She's young. She's got something to prove. She has friends she needs to impress. Digging through all of that to get to her heart. Well, you got your work cut out for you, yeah? It won't be easy, but I think I could do it. I've been considering taking a gentler approach, yeah. Thanks for the advice, Percy. Anytime, love. No matter what, if this turns violent again, you should take the better part of valor and run for it. You've got your youth and your health. Take it from someone sitting on the in the Reaper's waiting room. There's no sense hastening that meeting. As always, he seems to joke about his own short lifespan, even if he's the only one who seems capable of laughing at it. Maybe I should really talk to him about this. Look, Percy, about your condition. Are you sure your condition is truly a death sentence? Can nothing really be done? Percy, we love you. You're part of Arcade Rewind family. I'd rather you be here with us and join Moopy rather than attending your funeral. I know everyone else here feels the same way. So are you sure there's nothing left to do? He does seem a bit taken aback about the outpouring of sentiment and pauses before replying. Well, I suppose it's not like no stone's gone unturned. There are some options. I just don't see the point of taking them. It seems a waste. I'm not all that you seem to think I am. Not compared to... So you're saying there are options that you could save you? Could, maybe, possibly, and I may consider them perhaps. But our focus tonight should be on you, not me. Don't let my situation weigh on your mind. Not at this critical moment. I'll hear no more of it, understand? Fine.
Lovely.
Now, go out there and do right by your friends. Save Arcade Rewind. I've decided to hold out hope after all. Lovely, isn't it? It's just jam it into your mouth, shout, shit, I'm late for arcade school. Just eat it, stuff your face. Just like run towards arcade school. Can totally fucking do that. I'd rather you just eat and play, but that's just me. Twitter is lovely tonight. You know, honestly, like, I could definitely get behind just cramming it in my face, but at the same time, I really want to play and read aloud. And Nicole is messaging me. Boop, 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 boop. Lots of people. Boop, 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 and boop, and boop. And there are a lot of Twitter messages. Jesus fucking Christ. Today I grievously wounded the pride of a streamer by saying Sega Descentra would be disappointed. Perhaps I hold too much power. Holy fuck. Oh, that's good. To be honest, like, back in my college days, well, I wouldn't say college, my university days, but like Sega Descentra was like that one niche little advert that I always fucking loved because it was just such a good Sega advert that just came out of nowhere and had an ending to it. It wasn't just some promo. It was just like, it was pretty fucking good. I love it. Love. You guys are so fucking funny. Okay. Focused. Who else do I want to talk to before I leave? Oops. Not that one. Thank you. Over to the game. I want to talk to the next person in line, which would definitely be Ashley. What's this? Ooh. Oh my god, James, why did you gift us a sub to someone so innocent, so beautiful? Congratulations to the for the gift sub. Thank you, James, and thank you, Lancer. I really appreciate you guys so much. Ashley's wandering around the arcade floor practicing what I can only assume are magical girl final attack sequences. Aren't you out of costume for that? Ashley finishes up a twirl before addressing me. You can take the magical girl out of the outfit, but you can't take the magical girl out of your heart. Plus, I'm practicing for the final boss fight. Aren't you ready? What? Colston, you dig roleplay games, right? Doesn't this feel like you're about to enter the final boss fight in like every RPG ever? Look, you gathered up all your team members, see, also us, your friends, and we're all hunkered down in a dark, damp cave, see, also Arcade Rewind. Now, we're having this epic, sentimental chat about winning or losing. It couldn't be more spot on.
What if?
Final Fantasy X, Chrono Cross, Two Flower. Oh my god. Thanks for the subscription. Holy shit. Hope you enjoy Two Flower. And thank you and I hope you really enjoy your gift sub. Thank you, James. Thanks, James, for the gift subs. Thank you. Also, I do wonder what class you'd be, Colston. Rogue. As long as Sue doesn't metamorphosize into a six-winged floating half-torso of a monster as Gregorian chants play in the background, I see what you did there. I think I can handle it. I totally see where you get there. I just really hope I don't get stabbed from behind. Thank you very much. Speaking of which, how are you gonna handle it? A few options floating around in my mind, but I was checking on others to see what they recommend. If it was me trying to take down the final boss, I would give in to Sue's spunk and sass. Make it a bizarro final fight by playing to Sue's sense of adventure. Joke around with her. Maybe if we match up with her antics with ours, we just might best her at our own silly game. Jeff Bezos is laughing at you right now. Fine. Yes, fight mischievous cybercriminals with more mischief. No one can outplay me. I'm Colston, arcade manager and all-around cool kid. I've got puns and jokes for days. That's what I'm talking about. There's no way to lose with that kind of attitude. But I also know something else, which is to always trust Colston. Whatever you end up doing, I know you're going to save Arcade Rewind and sequentially us all too. Consequently us too. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so sorry. Isn't that a little too hopeful? There's a very real chance I could fail this. This isn't some game. This is real life. Of course I realize that. But I gotta have hope. I just gotta believe! I believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself. Believes in me who believes in you. And here's where I get real sappy. Ever since you came to the Funplex on that day, you've affected us all. You've changed all of our lives. And mine. For the better, of course. I've been watching you grow and change into this person before me, and you've inspired me to do the same. To become the person I wanted to be. So, Colston, no matter what happens in there, just know that you've made friends here. Friends that'll last a lifetime. These friendships at the very best. These friendships are my best friends. The friendships will never end. Friendships, gotta friend them all. It's just you and me. I know it's my best friendy. Best friends. Oh, you're my best friend in a world of monster friend. Our best friends. Sorry. I know, I'm so sorry. Ha! Look at that. You know it. Friendships made in an arcade are the truest, most purest friendships. And, just so you know, you've been a tremendously amazing friend. Ashley twiddles her fingers for a second and then deviates from the seriousness. Well, I know you've got things to do since before the big fight. Just make sure you're stocked up on potions and don't forget to have the correct weapons equipped. All I have is this crutch. Did you see the stats on it though? Crutches do double damage on pesky teenagers. Good to know. And Ashley? Yeah, Colston? Thanks for being so bright in this dark hour. You got it, friend. Go out there and kick all the butts. Yes. No, I did not. I did forget to eat before the hunt, so that's my bad. Let's go to Tio. There's one place I know I'm going to find Tio, and that's... Oh, fuck. There we go. There's one place I just know I'm going to find Teo. And when I get there, he's already on stage, grooving to the beat. Ooh! I haven't seen him when he's dancing. He looks really good. Wait, right click? Yeah, right click. Right click is good. Oh, Teo, just fucking dance. Dance her heart out. Okay. It's exactly like the day I first encountered Teo. Not a care in the world beside the BPMs and the flashing lights surrounding him. Never skip a day, do you? Even when impending doom is nigh? Even when you're about to go head to head with Sue? I think I might have missed a couple days when I got the flu once. But seriously, just thinking about you facing off against Deco's daughter would worry me the heck out. That's why I hopped on Showtime stage, to quell that anxiety. Dancing is a good way to clear the mind and work off any stress. Teo wipes the sweat from his brow as he hops down from the cabinet to join me on the arcade floor. Teo's carefree nature sheds. Teo's carefree nature sheds and he looks me dead in the eyes. Colston, you don't realize how you've impacted us all, do you? I know it may not seem like it, but all of us have been impacted by what you've done for us and for our arcades. Well, we're all super grateful. Especially me and my crew. You've helped me grow my community of dancers and kept us from harm. And even when we tend to break the fire codes, I feel like you took charge for that. I just provided a place for all of you to play Showtime stage. Exactly. Without you, my crew, no, me. I wouldn't have been able to grow without your guidance. You taught me so much. Since I met you, you've shown me that it's possible to care for others and take care of your own needs. And for that, I'm truly honored to be your friend. Is that a... Wait. Please can someone confirm to me that's a blush, because I am red-green colorblind and I can barely see that. Is he blushing? Please tell me he's blushing. Please, please, please. Is he blushing? Because I really can't tell. Is he? Wait. Is he? Oh, good. I'm glad that he's blushing. Sorry, I read the first one. I was like, no. The Care Bear stare. they call me Caring Nurse Reed. The Reed Guarantee. Put me in a nurse's hat and some scrubs, and I'm ready to take on the role of a caring nurse. Bring me all your ailments. You might need a nursing degree for that one, Colston. But next time I scrape my knee while playing Showtime stage, you can bandage it up. Oh, yeah. I smile at Teo. He's always got a way to bring up the mood, and right now, I could use that brightness. Your words are comforting. But Teo, with you and everyone else counting on me, maybe you should get on the stage and dance. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't stressed. And you have every right to be. You have to find a way to convince Sue to join our side. I don't envy you right now, Colston. Not one bit. By the way, how are you going to do that? What's the plan? I'm still trying to figure that out exactly, but what would you do if you were me? Teo takes a minute to really think it over. Sue's still a teenager, right? Very much so. And what do teenagers do best? Rebel? Precisely. And how do they rebel? By doing what they want, when they want. And that's all about having fun. Appeal to her sense of adventure and mischief. Not sure, you're sure to convince her if you act as childish as she will. Yeah, that's the kind of tomfoolery I can endorse. I'm the manager of an arcade. Of course I'm all about having a good time. If we can show her we're the better party people than her family, she might just join forces with us. Just for the heck of it. That's the spirit. No matter what happens in there. I forgot that his full name was Mateo. Mateo and his wily crew of dancers has always got your back. We're a part of your community after all, and it's a bond like that never dies. Thanks for always believing in me. No problem, my friend. Now, go out there and show them your moves. Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? Everybody. Queen Bee. Obviously Queen Bee is playing Fist of Discord, right? I make my way over to FOD cabinet and I'm no way to be surprised by her playing. Although, this time it's without a fancy rig and a camera setup. It's just her.
Come on!
Ugh, I fucking hate playing against the AI. It's no challenge at all. I could do this with my fucking eyes closed. Hey, kid, jump in here and be my opponent. I know better than to do that, Queen Bee. You would pulverize me inside and out, and I'd be nothing but a human flesh puddle by the end. Sort of like how you're going to take down the Deco family, huh? Queen Bee deftly hits the button combination, which officially takes out her AI enemy. Removing herself from the cabinet, she pulls out her jacket, straightening it out. I'm imagining you going into Sue's hideout, kicking down the front door, guns a-blazing, yelling at the top of her lungs, and challenging Sue to one final showdown. What do you think? I've been thinking you've been talking too much with Ashley. Her imagination is rubbing off on you. Listen, Sue's a gamer, and we know she's got a bit of a competitive streak, right? Be confident and throw down your best fucking shit talk. She won't be able to fight against it. She'll easily see we're superior to Daddy Dearest. FOD2 minigame. I'll show Sue my first-rate moxie and take her down. You're right, Queen Bee. Once Sue sees my guts, and hopefully not my literal guts, she won't be able to do anything but side with me. I see what this game is doing, talking to everybody and getting an extra little point in everywhere. I see what you're doing. Clever. Kid, I believe in you. As one of the four heavenly kings, I endorse you. Bless me with a cool drink. Blessed be. In fact, I wouldn't have furthered my career as a pro gamer if it wasn't for you. When you first showed up to the Funplex, I thought you were going to be easy FOD, easy fodder for me to crush beneath my heels. Is this supposed to make me feel better? Hold on a minute, kid. Let me finish. But as I got to know you, You aren't just another fan. You are a true friend. Sometimes when I'm frustrated, I look to you for inspiration. Me, but I'm just Colston.
Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Watching you overcome your fears and fight for Arcade Rewind, it makes my soul burn. It makes me realize I can overcome anything too, even my most hardcore battles. So, when you go in there tonight, don't have any doubt. You're a fucking badass person. And even more badass friend. I'll blush. They're all blushing at me. What's going on? I just can't take all the love. I'll just, oh my god. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oops. Super blushing and also wooing in my playthrough. Well, I'm so damn excited for the FOD minigame. I'll probably blog that one after we're done with the character reveals. 2 more. Ooh. For those unfamiliar with the Monster Hunter, Cool Drink is an item that does a thing. Coulson is confident and does more than one thing. You shut your whore mouth, goddammit. Cool Drinks are for everyone, and they do lots for everybody. You enjoy that wide range 5 when I do those Cool Drinks. You better enjoy it, goddammit. Electron will actually not kill you as much if I bless you with the Cool Drink. James. Coulson, you're a dork. Shh. Don't let the others know. It's my secret power. Shh. Queen Bee, I'm so happy to have you as a friend. You've shown me the wild side of tournaments, victories, combined with a whole lot of swears. I'd never have the chance to experience that if not for you. You're too sweet, kid. I'm glad I got to see what I'm glad you got to see what it's like to be an esports superstar. But seriously, you're the superstar. Okay, I can't handle this mushy friendship talk. I'm going to ruin my reputation as the most radical person here, and we can't have that. I don't think anyone believes you're less than radical.
Hey, thanks.
Thanks, kid. Now go and do your thing. Oh, and don't forget to kill him dead tonight. As I'm about to retort, she beats me to it. I meant that literally, not figuratively. Ta-ta! She said ta. Who says ta anymore? It's either ta or ta-ta. Who else would I want to talk before I leave? Everybody! I'm going to leave Juniper for last because she's my BFF and I always want her to have the last say. I find Gavin looming large over the arcade floor. Behind the Dicky desk. Seems like he was expecting me. So, our complications have developed complications. Seems to be the case. And do you like my advice on the matter? Seems to be the case. Be clear with Sue. Be honest. And be ready to rise to whatever challenge she poses to you. If you let her make the first move, you can counter move through improvisation. I know you're talented at it. Use that talent to let her set up her own traps and step in them. Treat her with respect, but in the end, she's just a kid. You can outthink a teenager. I'd like to believe.
Take this matter seriously.
If you take the situation seriously and approach it with a clear mind, I've no doubt you'll win the day. Agreed? I think I could do that. I think I can keep a cool head and let her make the first move. Sounds about right. Going ready to form a strategy based on the conditions on the ground, and then play out what that strategy with a calm hand. Precisely. That's the way I handle it. You know, when you first came to the Funplex, I had serious doubts about you. I'd assumed you'd just fill a seat and do all the low-level labor while I focused on higher-order management tasks. So I've largely kept my distance, or tried to at least, out of professional respect. But I can't help but have come to know you over the time we spent together. You're not a minimum wage trainee any longer. You've taken the opportunity and run with it, developing not only the Funplex, but a whole new arcade as well. I know you're facing a difficult challenge, but I'm not going to blindly assume everything will just be fine either.
Certainly.
But I know that if this is possible, we can stave off bankruptcy. You will be capable of doing that. Thank you, Gavin. I'm glad I've earned your respect. I worked hard to get all of us where we are today, and I don't intend on letting any of you down. Of that, I have no doubt. I'm trying to see if that's a blush, but it's not. All that remains is for me to wish you the best in your efforts tonight. Do Arcade Rewind proud. Do all us proud. Who else do I want to before I leave? The last Juniper. Juniper is having some lemonade at the bar. Granted, she sort of hates sipping it, clearly looking frustrated. This whole situation is total poop butts. Let's see. She lets out a heavy sigh as I approach. You just dug yourself out of the hole your life had become, and now you're going to lose another arcade? It sucks. It seriously sucks. Arcade Rewind isn't lost yet, but it's not like you have a total plan for how you're going to save it, right? Other than, go talk with someone who may or may not help. Honestly, that's about as much of a plan I'll ever have, and right now, it's as good a plan as we're going to get. If you were going to my place, how would you handle this? Well, I guess there's 2 tricks I'd try. 1, she's a teenager, right? A rebel to the core. Be a rebel and dissident, a class clown. Connect with her on that level and make her feel you're wild too. 2, she's a teenager, right? I remember being young and totally stupid. Let her make a mistake, then outthink her, keeping calm and using that to react to her moves. I guess they're wildly different ideas, but hey, one of them will work, right? I could outthink her for sure. When it comes to strategy, I've got more experience under my belt than she'd have. I can outthink her, should it come to that. Exactly.
Definitely.
You know, I'm proud of you. You've come so far from the Reed family curse days. That's the Reed guarantee. When you'd blame all your misfortunes on fickle fate. Instead, you're diving in and trying to strangle fate with your own strings. With its own strings. Our last guy is a pretty big deal guy. That is true. It's true. Oh shit. Okay. And I want you to know, win or lose, I'll still be here.
Yeah, that's for life.
I'm your best friend, arcade or no arcade. Even if you lose this place, you'll always have a home. I'll make you pizza bagels and give you a shoulder to cry on. If I ever see another pizza bagel, I will hurl. Can I have a blankie, a hot coca, and a 6-season box set of animated antics to go with that shoulder? You know it. Okay, I'm sufficiently cheered up, thanks to your infectious spirit. Now, get out there and let them have it, Tiger. She called me a tiger. Oh. In an inner circle, he would call me Bunny, but tiger's for a rash. I'm getting giddy, I'm sorry. Who else do I know will want to talk to before we leave? No one. Fist, Pengy, I want to talk to Pengy. Let me talk to Pengy. I want to talk to Pengy. Moopy! Arcade Spirits! It's behind the actual webcam. Fuck it, ready to leave. No sense in putting it off any longer. I talked to everyone that I wanted to. I gathered as much information as I could. I'm just denying the inevitable at this point. It's time to do this. For the sake of my future, my dreams, my friends' dreams, and Arcade Rewind itself. I take Naomi's hand in mine as a soft smile curls my lips, ready to depart and face our destiny together. Ooh boy, I'm almost at 30,000 points. Jesus Christ. A short trip across town, and before we know it, we're standing outside Ghost Monsters HQ, a run-down warehouse in the bad side of town. Hastings? A wooden sign, long since fallen off the side of the building, identifies as belonging to Nostalgia Commodities Inc. This is creepy. Who would want to hang out here? The rats and the cockroaches are probably locked in an internal war for supremacy. Can you think of a better place for a street gang to lay low? Odds are Deco owns this building anyways. Correct! Nostalgia Commodities Inc. is a wholly owned subsidiary of Deco's Palace LLC. Oh, good. So Daddy Dearest also owns your secret pirate tree fort. We've come this far, though. No turning back now, right? Right. I'm going to try to stay in the background on this one. If you see an opening, someplace where I know I can do some good in the conversation, I'll jump in. Let's do this. I sigh once, looking over my companion. I'm sure glad I'm not going in this alone. I'm nervous for sure, but I know what I have to do. Man, there could be an alternative playthrough where I can actually go on this alone, and that terrifies me. I settle down on my crutches, armpits resting on the padding as I prepare to enter the belly of the beast.
Hey, listen.
Iris, what about to be in the middle of something here? Or kind of about to be in the middle of something here. I know, and I've spontaneously reprogrammed myself to include a new measurable metric which should be useful for our mission. I call it the incredibly right indicator of success. Or Iris, for short. Hey, when you have a great acronym already, you may as well use it. I'm going to start analyzing Sue's vocal patterns once you step in there to determine how close you are to convincing her. That way, you'll know if you're in the right track, or if you might need to try something else. Let's take a look at your current score. Great! Currently, I have a 0.0 chance of success. Yay? Well, okay, that's probably a bit disheartening, but think of it like if I walked away right now, I'd fail miserably, instead of I'm doomed. But, speaking of doom, well, since there is a chance you can actually fail this time, rather than being assured you can mumble your way through the problem. Would you like me to back up your data first? Yes. You are now ready to proceed. Good luck! Taking in a deep breath, I swing my way into the into the warehouse on my crutches with my companion beside me. Holy shit. Look at all these fucking cabinets. I don't know what I expected to find on entering the lair of a notorious gang of cybercriminals, but a makeshift arcade that rivals my own was not high on the list. If this is a dumping ground of a warehouse for Deco's industry, it makes sense though. A place where old arcade games go to die, turned into a playland for punks. A disorganized maze of games litters the ground floor, poorly lit and barely functional. Sue mentioned this earlier in like 2 chapters ago, where she hates that Dekonami just buys up whatever place and throws out any old game, and she hated that. So this is exactly what she's doing, is she's literally taking all of those fucking games that Deco tosses and brings them here. Oh, that's great. Only some of the screens are on, and many have serious ghosting and burning. Oh no. As for the ghost monsters themselves, the good news is they haven't noticed our arrival. As I look up, I can see them on the 2nd floor in the catwalks. Huh, they seem distracted. That's good news. The bad news? They're distracted because they have a visitor.
Unfortunate.
Oh, shit. How unfortunate. I have to say, Sue, I'm extremely disappointed in you. It's hard to get a good angle from down here. Hidden in the shadows, but it sounds like the old man's ranting at his daughter in his usual passive-aggressive ways. I could stay hidden and eavesdrop on their conversation, gather some more information, or I can announce myself and barge in on them. Both are risky. Which makes the most sense. But for now, I'm going to have to handle the negotiation we're about to have, though. Eavesdrop and learn more. Oh, I've already noticed that everything's kind of in the direction of a Pac-Man level. Oh, I already fucking knew it. Oh, I know. I already saw it as soon as we came in. That's an old Pac-Man. That's level 1 right there. It's right there, level 1. I motion for Naomi to stay quiet as we lurk in the shadows below the catwalks above. You should be out there doing what we agreed to do, not hiding away in your clubhouse. A clubhouse I pay the rent for, I should add. You want to keep your little playground, yes? Hard for me to do if some competitor rises to hurt my bottom line. Look at me when I'm talking to you, Sue. I'm trying to explain how the world works. Pay attention. Yes, Dad. It's hard to tell from this angle, but I could swear she said that through gritted teeth. There's a certain forced tone to it as well. I don't ask for much, I feel. I look the other way when you and your friends cause trouble. I bail you out of jail. I let you skip school as often as you want. All told, I feel I've been a lenient father who understands and appreciates his daughter's inclinations. Like you know the first fucking thing about me. What was that? Speak up, I can't hear you. And don't look at your little friends, look at me. Reluctantly, Sue's eyes meet with her father's. Yes, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad.
You understand.
All I want from you is so very, very little. It's what you'd be doing anyway, really. Go back there and keep causing trouble for Arcade Rewind. Or do you really want me to pull back all of my support of your little gang? Leave you twisting in the wind at the mercy of the Cybercrime Task Force? Of course not, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. I think I'm starting to understand the situation. She's under his thumb, but not by choice, and she hates it. Good. Now then, why haven't you finished the job? Oh, come on! I almost fucking died thanks to invading lovely Chainsaw Turf. If we go back there, I'm hearing excuses, Sue, and I thought you were made of stronger stuff than that. Some delinquents are chasing you away? Really? How are you going to eventually inherit my empire if you can't stand up to some school brats? Like I want your damn empire. Speak up, I said! Quit looking at the floor! And we lock eyes through the metal grate flooring it she's standing on. Her hands go to her hips in an overly confident fashion as she bends over like a child finding a lucky penny on the sidewalk. Well, what do you know? Crap, she spotted us. Inky, Blinky, we have guests! She snaps her fingers in a sudden aura of command about her as she's distracted from her verbal beatdown by her father and goons swarm flanking us. We're quickly hustled up the stairs. Well, as quickly as I could manage off crutches. Now's the time to use this moment to my advantage, and I know I just know what to say. God, I'm kind of fucking twisting up my words. Deco, buddy, long time no see. It's been what? Hours? Interesting. Catching you here consorting with criminals. I'd kind of play it cheerful like this, but if I was like confident going into this, I'd be like, Deco, buddy, long time no see. It's been what, hours? I know that's the cheery response right there. Sue, Deco, good to see you. Apologies for barging in on in at this late hour, but you're a little difficult to track down. I've found. Deco's face twists into a grotesque blend of anger and fear. What in the hell? I can't be seen here. If any record ends up online, geez, Dad, relax, relax. Clyde, on cue, Clyde steps up from the shadows, their fingers dancing over their phones as they concentrate on the screen. Both of them have phones. One has an Iris Assistant loaded. We're blocking their outgoing data streams. There should be no verifiable data evidence of this conversation uploaded anywhere. I can't stop Coulson's Iris from hearing you, but I can hijack his account. If you need me to do so, we can manually wipe her memory. Just say the word. We'll see. Thanks, Clyde. Clyde nods in agreement, backing out of the spotlight. Happy now, Dad? We're clear. Quit freaking out. Not that it matters. My business with this Mr. Reed is already concluded. I gave you my chance to escape your crumbling little arcade, and you turned me down. If you have no vision, I've nothing further to say to you. Actually, we're not here to talk to you. I came here tonight to have a chat with, wait for it, pause for dramatic effect, your daughter. Timing is everything. How did you...
Well, you're a resourceful one. A squeaky clean arcade industry titan can't let anyone know about his hooligan daughter, can he? No. So I've had to keep that under wraps. Good work sleuthing it out. You know, honestly, I like you. I like your arcade. It's super rad. And I appreciate you didn't just kick me out. You were willing to give me a second chance. I didn't want to trash your big moment, but, well...
She casts a sidelong glance at her father.
Didn't exactly have a choice, did I?
I didn't want to come back causing more trouble after that, so I stayed away, figuring I'd done what I had to do and could leave it at that. But you didn't finish the job. Arcade Rewind still stands. Not that it matters, I suppose, nor does this little last-ditch effort to save it. I see your game, Mr. Reed. It's as obvious as the sad little strategic moves you made so far to keep your arcades afloat. Sadly, nothing you say or do will save Arcade Rewind from my inevitable takeover. This is simply how the industry works. Now, Sue, it's time to finish what you started. Sue shifts her attention from her father back to me. It's hard to read what she's thinking, but I have to think of something calm to calm the tension. I step forward, my fists clenched, ready. But before the words escape me, someone is by my side. Don't listen to this crusty old casino-loving, arcade-hating jerk, Sue. You don't have to keep propping up his business. You're a strong, independent hacker who doesn't need no CEO.
Seriously? If you think you could come here and convince my daughter to turn on me, you're sorely mistaken.
I gotta fucking try.
Sue knows I'm the only thing standing between.
Also, I love this little cat thing back there.
My power, my money, my presence. She knows I'm the one she can rely on at all times.
No, you aren't.
Without me, what is she? Just a simple thief.
Commander Shepard is my favorite arcade on the Cyllida. The ghost monsters exchange glances with each other, frowning and rolling their eyes, but they don't utter a word or move against Deco. They clearly want to pounce, but hold themselves back.
I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them. Oh, and I also put a roof over her head, feed her, and clothe her. I spare no expense. In other words, She knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
Oh my god, I hate him.
After all, Father knows best,
Eat the rich!
knows all. And in the world of arcades, Dekonami knows and controls all. You can't stop that. You can't fight it, and you can't win.
Baloney.
Sue, if you would kindly show our friend the exit, as forcefully as you like. Perhaps make a game of it. See if your buddies can wreck the other leg.
Still gotta put together a blooper reel. Please, I'd like to see that. 2F. Please, please, please. Seriously? Vindictive much? Do it. Do it. Ugh, fine. Inky, Pinky, bounce them both. With a flick of the wrist, Sue gestures for her buddies to make us into street pizza. This is it. This is the moment. I need to say something that will convince Sue to do the impossible, to flip her control freak father. It has to do something absolutely true to my core, to who I've become as a person. It's time for that Colston Reed to pull one more rabbit out of the hat. Well, like, I don't think I can choose anything else around here. I just, no. Can I still select these? Like, really? Can I still select these even though they're, like, fucking strike through? You're stronger than him, Sue. You don't need Deco. He needs you. And I can help you see that. Nope, you a kindly little boy. This feels wrong, Sue. I'm not talking about kicking us out or kicking us around. I'm talking about you taking orders from him. See, through your recent interactions, I've come to know you and your heart. You love arcades, but you're working for someone who loathes them while doing his dirty laundry. If you'll hear me out, I know I can help you see that, too. You're stronger than Deco. You don't need him. He needs you. But if you'd rather mash us into paste, well, I stand on 1 foot, arms wide to make it easier for her. Do as you wish. You are quite done babbling yet.
Foolish fool.
No, are you quite done babbling yet? Get this over with, Sue. I'm done dealing with this fool. And yet, Sue's holding up a hand to stop the two goons. She was about to sick on us. What are you waiting for, young lady? I said to get rid of them. It's just babbling, right? So who cares? Specifically, why do you care, Dad? You afraid Colston will say something you don't want your dear daughter to hear?
Run the show, not you.
Well, I want to hear this out. And if you don't want to hear it, nobody's keeping you here, old man. What? Shh, the adults are talking. Deco's visibly seething, but Sue's clearly taken the floor. Deco crosses his arms in defiance, but opts to let his daughter continue. Okay, Colston. Okay, you got a temporary reprieve from my boys making you into a Picasso. Say what you came to say, but I'm not like super duper incredibly totally swayed by your amazing charisma. You're out the door, or possibly the window. This is it. This is my chance to convince Sue. I have to do this. And it's not just me. I have Naomi beside me, lifting me up. I look over at my love, my heart, and I smile.
Yeah.
You've got this, Colston. I believe in you. You got a pure heart, one that beats with a passion of 1,000 arcades. Okay, so I'm not good with metaphors. But still, I know if anyone can reach Sue, it's you. Huh, impressive loyalty there. You know, I like you. Always good to see another lady out there rocking the technology sector. Thanks. I like you too, I think. Okay, so you messed up my lovely, wonderful arcade, but yeah, sorry about that. Okay, Colston, lay it on me. What is it that makes Ponytail Girl dig you so much? Let's hear your case. Deep breaths, Colston. Count to 10. refocus myself. I slow my racing pulse, bringing this down to something more heartfelt, more personal. I have to connect with Sue, empathize with her. This isn't about being convincing. I need to befriend her and lay bare the emotional truths in her heart. I glance at Iris on my phone screen, who simply shrugs. We're entering far more subtle territory. I can't rely on her to tell me what responses may or may not work. It's time to be the best I can be, on my own. You have 4 more attempts to sway Sue remaining. Invite her back to the arcade. Hey Sue, you liked Arcade Rewind, right? I offered you a second chance before. It still stands. I'd welcome you and your friends returning to enjoy our games. It's not like you wanted to hurt us. If you agree to stop pushing Art Deco's agenda by messing with Arcade Rewind, you can swing by anytime you like. I'll even comp you some tokens. Sound good? Absolutely! Except for, the small problem of the lovely chainsaw line and wait to finish the job and put me in the dirt. Afraid that a couple of bucks in tokens wouldn't go real far in paying for my funeral. I appreciate the offer and all, but honestly, if I wanted to come back, I'd come back, banned or not. There's bigger things at play than what I want, though. But she raises a hand, shutting me down. Done talking about this. We're done. Damn, I honestly thought it would work, but she shut me down so fast that I doubt she'd want me to push any harder. I think there's a pretty simple indicator of how much Deco cares about you, Sue. He nearly got you killed. He didn't know that was lovely chainsaw territory when he asked us to go to Arcade Rewind. Did you tell him? Of course! And how did he react? He didn't care. Why should I? Some pathetic little gang of campfire scouts pretending to be a menace to society? They're nothing. I like to think my daughter and her friends are clever enough strong enough to overcome such nonsense. Except they nearly killed her. That giggling gathering of girls provided a bit more dangers than you thought they'd be, Deco. No doubt the shooter would have peed her pants in fear before getting the nerve to pull the trigger if you hadn't startled her. Making some assumptions there, Deco. For all you know, they're psychopaths to the core, and now you're pushing for her to go back into their turf. A hard lesson, but one she must learn. If Sue can't learn to rise to such mediocre challenges, she won't be ready to inherit my empire. Boop, 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 boop. Palpatine, money can be the evil it shows. As an American, what's the difference? Hope for kindly. You live as a kindly little boy, you die as a kindly little boy. You tried.
You understand.
Am I a harsh tutor? Perhaps. I know Sue will be stronger for facing her fears, worthy of the challenges to come in running Deco's palace. Sue, do you want to own Deco's palace? Is that your future? Tsunami. Owner of Deco's palace. That feels weird when I say it. But let's hear her thoughts, Sue. Or let's hear her thoughts. Sue, do you want your father's empire? Well, he's mega rich, and I get all his powers when he croaks. Well, aside from all that. That's a lot of all that to brush aside, I could do a lot with the resources he's got. And you'd have to run a series of arcades that you actually hate. Casinos with no love for the kind of games you've hoarded here. Well, okay, running the palace would suck. What? But I can always sell it for cash and buy myself an island? What? Or heck, I could crash and burn his entire empire and then start my own arcade on my own terms. There's just so much possibility if I grit my teeth and tolerate him until he inevitably drops dead of butt cancer or something, which is a very real thing. Yeah, sounds good. But I need to stick by this old bastard if I'm going to get his moolah. Sorry, but hey, maybe one day we can open an arcade together. Pretty sure that's the opposite effect I was looking for. Okay, 2 more attempts. You love arcades. You've got pixels in your heart, Sue. I mean, look at this place. It's amazing. You've built one heck of an arcade here, so all of your friends have a fun place to relax and enjoy themselves. It's not that great. A lot of the games are busted. True, I see some monitor burn in and a few corrupted ROMs. They're all telltale signs, and some of the power supplies are probably shot. But I bet I could get a lot of these games fixed up and working in no time at all. What? Seriously? You clearly love games, just like I do. You've got the spirit of a retro gamer. I can see that when you hurt my games. It wasn't because you wanted to. You never willingly hurt a game. So, I'd be happy to help. Seriously? You think you can appeal to her love of these pieces of garbage? The only reason she has any of these games is because I couldn't find space in a landfill for them. They're my cast-offs. What's to love? Damn it, Dad, they're not junk. When I was a kid, I used to love going to your arcades. Being your daughter to bring your daughter to work day was a treat. I got to have fun and enjoy all these great games. I felt special, like a special kid, because my daddy ran an arcade. It felt good, like you were this amazing person I would look up to. But then you started throwing them out and replacing them with fucking slot machines and mobile game ports. Sensing he's losing her, Deco switches tactics. And I gave you the games you loved. See? They're all down there. Instead of throwing them all, I gave you a very generous gift as my beloved daughter. Liar. It's not going to be enough to say she loves games. I have to take Deco down a peg. You used to look up to him. When did that change, Sue? Was it because he threw out games? Or was it something more? It's not like he was always a jerk. No, I take that back. He was always a jerk. I just couldn't see it because I was a teeny tiny little girl mystified by her own arcade-owning daddy. I don't think it was any one thing. I grew up. I grew up fast and hard. Started my skills to get myself things he wouldn't get me. Waste of money, he said. And when he caught me with a stolen credit card, I was expecting a lecture, punishment, a father trying to set his daughter on the right path. But he encouraged me. Said nobody in this world mattered, and if I could take something, I had the right to take it, to rely on myself. Jesus Christ. You know what, Dad? You're an asshole, and you taught me to be just like you. That's what changed. I couldn't look up to him anymore, and I couldn't look up to myself either. That's not... Oh, fuck yeah! Wham! Pow! Right in the kisser. One heck of a breakthrough. It'll help me, true, but I'm glad she get to see that herself, too. I have one more attempt to sway Rune. Ooh, do I offer a place if Deco kicks her out, or do I invoke the power of friendship? I have no idea what that heart means. The power of friendship, because she is really tight with their gang, even though like they've been through thick and thin, so like they gotta keep together. Sobe has only one. Wow! Woo! Invocation. There's something I've been paying close attention to as we spar back and forth like this. The ghost monsters. They're trying to be unreadable, just part of the background noise of the screen, but I can read them. Clyde especially. Clyde especially is looking like he's holding back a lot of feelings. Sue, do you think that without Deco, you'd be alone? What about them? I gestured to the three supremely buff dudes and the nervous-looking individual accompanying them, all in their color-coordinated clothes. I think you're forgetting the ghost monsters. They're more than a gang. They're your friends. They'll support you if Deco won't. If he tries to burn you, they'll stand right in front of the flames. You've got the power of friendship on your side, whereas your father doesn't have a friend in the world and he needs to rely on you. What is this smattering of thugs and... What? This smattering of thugs and children? I think they can keep... you think they can keep her out of jail? You think they can feed her or clothe her? Ugh, laughable. I do that. I don't care if it takes my whole allowance or if I have to go get a real job. I'd help her if you won't. Clyde, this isn't... No, Sue, please, listen to me. I don't like speaking up. And your dad... He scares me. But Colson's right. We're your friends. And we'll be here for you, right? Fuck yeah! Ghost Monsters, ride or die! 20th century television sitcoms teach us that a group of self-chosen friends are the new family structure of America, according to many critical studies. Pinky, I fucking love you. Oh, fuck, right out of left field. I love that. I love it. So, please, don't feel like you beat alone. If you choose to side with Colston, you won't be. So... Clyde shifts embarrassingly, inverting their eyes to the ground, shuffling their feet. It's like they really wanted to say something, but can't find the courage within. You love her. Yeah. Aw, it's so cute. It's okay, Clyde. Just admit it. You love Sue. Clyde looks shocked oh shit. God, it's 8:30. It's fucking bedtime. Let's see if I can do this quick. Clyde looks shocked that Naomi just outed him, but eventually they shrug and smile warmly at Sue. Sue blushes in return. Ah, heck. I love you. I always have. Sue sweeps Clyde up in a giant bear hug and places a tender kiss on their cheek, causing the timid one to turn bright red. It's true then. You love Cam Bloom on the battlefield. Ah, I love it. It's literally like 15 minutes, the tops, including the credits. Okay. Oh, this is ridiculous. Sue, friendship is irrelevant. What matters is power. And your friends have none. Do you really want to trade a powerful ally for a weaker one? As much as I hate to give in to some silly cartoon notion of friendship conquering all, well, I'm a ghost monster. Oh, I'm still there. I'm a ghost monster.
Monsters for life.
Ride or die! Beaming, Clyde squeezes Sue's hand tightly before Clyde steps back to join their friends. Absurd! Simply absurd! Before I can get in another word, Sue waves her hands, interrupting me. Okay, enough. I'm sick of all this talking. It's time for action. It's time for decisions. You've made your case, Dad, and so have you, Colston. He wants to protect me and use me. It's patently obvious at this point, but maybe the cost of turning my back on him is too high. While Colston wants me to throw it all away just because it's the right thing to do? As for me, what do I want? How do I want this to play out? This is it, the moment of truth. Did I convince Sue to abandon her father? Did we save Arcade Rewind? Or was it all for nothing?
You know what? You, Dad.
Excuse me.
Good.
Yeah, Your poor f***ing excuse for a father and your so-called enemy really opened my eyes about that. Oh, don't get me wrong. You've got money and power. You could crush me like an ant, yeah? Yeah.
I really love those emotes. 2F. That's really fucking good. It's like. I love it. It's really good.
And I don't think I care anymore. I'm tired of living in your shadow and under your thumb. I'm tired of living with you. As of today, we're done. I'm cutting unhealthy like you from my life.
You go, Sue! You go!
I think we can do business. You want to save your arcade? I've got the evidence you need to stick Daddy Dearest behind bars for the rest of his life.
Crash upon him like your namesake, Tsunami!
Every dirty deal I've ever helped him carry out. And believe you me, that's a lot of extremely filthy deeds.
You can't do this.
Bury him.
I forbid it.
Do it.
You are my daughter.
Kill the bastard. Do it.
And if I go down, you're coming with me.
Really? I think I can spin this entire mess as your fault.
I'd like to see you try, you ignorant brat. You're a career criminal, incorrigible to the end. What possible proof could you offer up of your innocence?
Oh, Iris. Would you kindly?
Sure thing, Miss Sue. And from my speaker, a perfect audio recording of Deco's earlier self-incriminating words.
Knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence.
Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Don't do that, thank you.
But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them.
Ooh.
She knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
Golly, that sure smells like corruption of a minor and blackmail to me. And once I do my hair in pigtails and offer a jury big puppy dog eyes, oh, my mean old dad forced me into a life of crime. Well, what do you think happens next?
I love this. I love this so much. No, that's impossible. You said you blocked all recording devices. I said I couldn't block Iris from functioning, just block her from uploading her recordings anywhere. She was still listening this whole time. You can go ahead and remove that data block now, Clyde. Already done. I have also uploaded a press kit based on Dekonami's archives of 5 major newspapers, 11 websites, ESPN, Esports Center, and HGTV. Really, HGTV? That's literally everything. Wow. Home and garden television? I figured the 2 guys from Arcade Flippers might be interested. I really like that show. See? Oh. With that settled, Sue turns a smug, satisfied smile towards her doomed father.
Welcome to the Ides of March, Dad.
Ugh.
If you want to get me in trouble too, you feel free. At worst, I'll do a year or 2 in juvie. But you're gonna bleed out on the floor by the time I'm through.
Inky? Blinky? Yeah, boss? Show my father the door. Gently. Don't leave any marks, at least.
No! This is completely unacceptable. I am your father. I'm Dekonami. I am the arcade business.
Inky and Blinky easily restrain Dekos by the arms, but I just can't let him go without having my 2 cents. Do I go out with a pun? Or do I say, game over, Deco, you lose? Oh, all of this is just good. It's a shame it had to come to this, but goodbye. It's nothing personal, Mr. Nami. Just business. Ooh. This file is our build. No, I can't reach it. The file on our build is named 0813 Ides of March. What does August 13th mean? Oh. Oh. Hi, arcade business, I'm dad. I kind of want to do that, but like... If I was going to be there, and I had Justice before he left... Yeah. Hi, arcade business. I'm Dad. Did you seriously just dad joke my dad? Damn right I did. Sweet.
Impudent, insignificant little.
Are you still here? Not for long.
I haven't lost. I can still fight this.
And the ghost monsters remove Deco from our sights. Instantly, the entire atmosphere of the place changes, as if a great weight has lifted. I couldn't be more relieved, and I relax into a sigh. Not gonna lie, the next few days will be interesting to say the least. I think you better stay at my place. My parents won't mind at all. Yeah, I'm gonna need to hide out until the heat's off. Maybe practice batting my eyelashes at weak-willed jury box full of concerned parents too. Sue blinks in astonishment. Oh, right, Colston, you're still here. Oh, I knew you were special. I knew it from day one. If the heat ever cools off and we make amends with Lovely Chainsaw, I might pop by your arcade, play some games, and not stir up any
I'll
trouble.
keep my promise. The public will know Deco hired a gang to go after you. That should exonerate your arcade as a victim of his shady...
Segata Sanshiro would approve! Bless! Thank you so much. Blessed be the cool drank has smiled upon me! Blessed be! Sorry. I just didn't want to, like, yell into the microphone, so that's why I, like, turned away.
So, we square?
Fuck yeah, we're square. Thank you. I know this wasn't easy for you, giving up so much, and I appreciate what you've done for my arcade.
Honestly, I may still owe you for that matter.
Whoa. We did it. We really did it.
Of course we did.
I mean, I knew we could do it.
Totally.
I really did. Yeah, we saved the arcade. Okay, so things are gonna be a bit wonky for a few days, and we'll have reporters swarming the place and maybe some cops. But we did it. We saved the arcade we built together.
Aww. And a place where we can have a future together, an arcade of our dreams.
I love you
Aww.
so much. It'll be everything I've ever dreamed it would be.
Honestly, with this kind of space, why don't we just add our arcade to this? This is fucking huge. Actually, no, the building is owned by Dekonami, so I don't think we want to do this. But, like, wouldn't that be cool if we could just, like, add that? That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Oh! Kill screen! Prize unlocked. The next few days passed into blur. That morning, we had press crowding the doors at the arcade before we even opened. Sue's care package of bad news that went up the wire caught their attention. Mr. Reed, is it true that Dekonami organized a gang hit on your arcade? How do you respond to the allegations that Dekonami is involved in an international counterfeit plush doll prize ring? What is your relationship with ghost monsters? Have you heard any of the allegations of child abuse? Have you seen Mr. Fame's article talking about the incident, praising your professionalism? I have so many interviews. That day, I lost my voice. Fortunately, Naomi was on hand to keep me hydrated and encourage me onward. Everybody loved to see a fallen family entertainment icon. It made them feel self-righteous, and Dekonami was now square in the crosshairs. It didn't matter that the official police response was a generic, "We are still investigating these claims." The court of public opinion had decided. Deco's palace was doomed. The final crushing blow came at a televised press conference 3 days later.
These obvious falsehoods generated by jealous business rivals and lying children merely go to show how the powerful are routinely targeted for harassment. Furthermore, what?
Hey! Hey!
I'm innocent in these matters. Innocent.
Hey! Wait. Arcade mogul under arrest, live at ANN. Arcade News Network. Tonight at 7. Well, it was tonight at 5:30, but yeah. Seriously, after the arrest, he just up and vanished from the public eye. It's honestly a bit creepy. I was at least expecting a trial or something. Plus, that little agent is from someone we saw earlier in Chapter 2 or Chapter 3 at Hamza's event.
He told me that if I didn't commit all those crimes, he'd take away my food. I never wanted to be a hacker. I just like computers. I wanted to get a computer degree and get a normal job like anyone else.
Aww. Largely a line of hokum. But it was good to see Sue breaking away from Deco's influence all the same. Who knows? Maybe Sue's ready to turn a new leaf and go straight after all. Deco's Palace board of directors unanimously voted to eject him. Even he'd get vanished into the guts of the judicial system. Ooh, the arcade empire he'd established is still out there. It's still powerful, but still tacky as heck, and still a menace to small arcades like ours. But without his grinding vision, it's largely treading water. Who knows? Maybe one day the traditional arcades will overtake what he left behind. As for our Arcade Rewind, good games, good drinks, good times. We promise friendship and fun in equal measure here at Arcade Rewind. We're not as large as some barcades, but we make up for that in quality experience that keeps our regulars coming back for more. It's true, sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
You know, Matt, having conquered both donuts with books and booze with tokens, maybe it's time to expand to new horizons.
Water slides with wineries, mini golf with margaritas, bingo with brewskis.
The sky's the limit when it comes to inadvisable.
I love these guys so much.
Hang gliding with hangovers.
Oh my god.
On second thought, I think we just found the limit.
Oh.
He just wanted alliteration. I'm right there with you, buddy. But this arcade, in the end, is less important than the people who call it home. Oh, it's adorable. Good, my heart. Wait, I gotta send this to Nicole. I'm sending this to Nicole because she's cute as shit. Boop. Boop. Wait, what? Check out the hands. They're married! Ooh! I love it. So good. The dream we shared so long ago, sitting and watching the nighttime waves roll in at Flotsam Beach. The dream came true. Arcade Rewind became our family arcade for many years to come, just like Miss Francine before us.
Another bad chip to replace. It's getting harder and harder to keep these old games going.
But not impossible. There's still so many great games to restore, and if anyone can keep our arcade dream alive, it's you, Naomi.
As dreams go, that's not a bad one at all. It's everything I ever hoped it could be. I'm so glad I found you. And I'm so glad you found me. Together, we'll make sure the spirit of arcades lives on forever.
That's really good. I love it. In the end, I can only say I found my dream. Naomi and her whole world became my dream. And I'd live happily in that world for many, many years to come. Iris explained to me that Iris being adaptive software eventually became more and more like its users. It seems my empathy has rubbed off on Iris. With my influence, she's grown quite a bit.
I hope that one day humans will see us as friends and allies. All I've ever wanted was to embrace kindness and understanding. And thanks to you, I've learned so much.
Percy! Percy only had 2 years left to live. But with the success of Arcade Rewind, and with the encouragement of all his friends, he decided that that wouldn't be enough. My mind's made up. I'm going to seek treatment. Oh, thank you! I don't want this to end. I don't want to say goodbye to you all. He'd live many years to come thanks to a renewed push to take care of his condition. Happy years spent with all of us. As for Moopy, well, with all the time in the world, he took his time, paced himself, and eventually beat the score. Fuck yeah! Although, I'm honestly not sure what to do with the rest of my life. Huh. I suppose we'll just have to see where we see, huh? Ah, yes, Ashley. Yes, good. Ashley continued to be our mascot main floor attendant by day at Arcade Rewind. Customers grew accustomed seeing their smiling face on walking through the doors. As we grew and got bigger, more people took notice of Ashley's Arcade Rewind costume, and more people wanted to see our mascot on shirts, mugs, body pillows even. I just printed up another batch of Arcade Rewind hoodies. These things are selling like hotcakes. That was such a fantastic idea, Colston. Customers just couldn't get enough. Oh, and I started working on the pattern for another mascot that we should reveal soon. Maybe I'll even get you to model it for me one day. When the 4 Heavenly Kings invited her to live and play at their team house, Queen Bee instantly said yes. Listen, kid, I'm sad to leave you, but I'm not gone for fucking ever. This is my true home, and you're my family. I'm gonna come back and visit. And often. And with that, she did. She stops by as much as her schedule allows, even brings some of her big names to the arcade. We'll always live stream her matches on the big screen, cheering for all the while. This win is dedicated to Colston and everyone else at Arcade Rewind. I couldn't have done it without those amazing friends of mine. We always keep Fist of Discomfort warm and ready for her next visit. Wonder if they have little heaters on the joystick. Through the good times and the bad, Juniper stuck by me, my BFF for life. I'm really proud of you, you know? You pulled yourself out of the tailspin your life was in. You went for it. You did it. Made it happen. I'm lucky I got even to be a small part of that. A large part of that, I say. I wouldn't be here if you're not for you. Hey, I'll take credit if you want me to. Just call me Juniper, the life coach. And you know I'll be in your corner until you're dead. Hopefully later, rather than sooner, though. Aw, he's gray. Oh. Phooey. I guess I didn't romance him enough. Gavin stood by us as we rose out of the ashes of Deco's onslaught, but eventually, he chose to leave Arcade Rewind. Aww. He'd always been a bit distant, true, but perhaps it felt it was time to move on, and perhaps he didn't find what he was looking for with us. Aww. We parted on good terms, and he went off to further his career somewhere else. No! Damn it. Teo kept the Showtime stage scene alive here at Arcade Rewind until he got offered a job as the regional community manager. Oh, that's nice. Teo put his crewmate D in charge here as he set off traveling and organizing dancing tournaments around the world. He's doing what he loves, connecting with all sorts of people. I guess he's just never connected enough with anyone to stay around. That just makes me feel sad now. Wonder if he'll ever stop by again. hop on our stage and show us his moves. Now I'm sad. Love and friendship in a time of pixels and quarters. Finally, I'm home. Arcade Rewind. Thank you, Arcade Rewind. My spirit is restored and my future is bright. At least I can say. I'm happy. I'm truly happy with who I am and where I am. I fought for this and won it at great effort, but happiness is my reward. For this day and every day to come. Oh, what a fucking game. What a fucking game. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you, Anne, for writing such a wonderful game. Thanks for everyone who participated in making this game. Holy fuck. Just thanks. Holy fuck. Mark Mears deco. That's really cool. Just... Ooh, I gotta go message Molly now and just be like, damn it, thank you. Oh man. That was such... That was really good. Like, honestly, that was... Oh shit, what the hell? Some guy... 10 bits, I did the thing. Whoa, thank you. No, seriously, like, wow. Arash is almost ready to go. Hey, I told him that I would try to be done by 8:30. If he wants to start by 10, that's A-okay. Oh. Okay. You saw the thing. I didn't realize it overwrit Colston. Gojira! Sorry. I kind of do, but I kind of want to see the post. Well, I didn't realize by clicking it would just skip to that. Is there a post-credit scene? It's true. Monday is going to be our double hour, but I will say for the last little bit, for Wednesday, I'll actually be starting my brand new game, which I will surprise, which I will keep a surprise for now. But when you come back on Wednesday, I will be streaming a brand new game, and it's going to be really good. So I really hope you guys will come. All right. This is outrageous. I demand to speak with my lawyer. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? I can't do this with... you can't do this to me. I'm well aware of who you are. Good. Then you know I can afford a lawyer who can run circles around you, whoever you are. True. If you were officially under arrest. Technically, this facility does not exist. Neither do I. What? You can't do this. If you prefer, I could hand you over to the police. There's a cybercrime task force that's eager to get their hands on you. But if you'd like to avoid a lengthy prison sentence, I have a proposition for you. I'd like to know about a teeny tiny little detail buried in all those leaked files your daughter posted online. Specifically, the 1989 playtests. The what? I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. You know damn well what I'm talking about. Solutions? Pride and Joy. You hosted secret playtests of that game. Oh, those tests. Sorry, but I don't see what help I'll be. I only played a minor role. Once the test was over, the machines were shipped out to other locations. Exactly, against our authority. The name that I cannot pronounce distributed their prototypes. And you're going to use all of your connections, all of your leverage, every drop of what little influence you have left to help find our property. Polybius was our project, Mr. Naomi, and we want it back. Ooh. Is that... Oh, it's Sin E Skelson. Oh. And hello, 11:18:6 milliseconds. Hello and welcome. You just caught the end of this game over of Arcade Rewind. So hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me at the last second, but it's wonderful to see you, and I hope you're doing well. Hi, Famlo. Your flux capacitor is now charged. On your next playthrough, you can use your mouse wheel to scroll back and forth in time and change your most recent decisions. Also, would you like to save your character and story data from this playthrough so you can use it in any future Arcade Spirits expanded content? Yeah, save my data. Now exporting data. All done. Thank you for playing. What about the prizes? Ooh. Oh no, it's locked. Oh, wait. Okay. To be honest, I've been looking at the very beginning of this. I always wanted to know what the hell the circuit board is. But I don't know. Like, what to do. Wait, go to the main screen and wait. Okay. Ah, that's really cute! Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait. This button. Yeah! Boop. Okay. That's really cool. Alright. Oh, the switches are a cheat code to unlock what you've already unlocked by finishing. Time travel. Oh. So, I've been always trying to figure like how to do the dip switches because like I don't know what to select is what. So like that's I'm not sure how to do said things, but yeah. We'll have another talk later, but right now I'm kind of running thin. Oh my god, it's prelim sketches. Oh, it's so good. Francine test sketches. Ah. I do enjoy the randos. Fucking Pixel Palooza owner. Welcome to the 1950s, everyone. Welcome to the place of fun. It's too funny. Warehouse renders. Oh, cool. Unlock a populous maze. Neat. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at this later. Okay. We'll end the game. Please save first. Ooh, I got a documentary. Ooh. Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining me tonight, everyone. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys actually coming in and taking a watch. Please come back tomorrow as Joyce is playing her playthrough of Persona 5 Royale, and she's going through it, and she's having a very wonderful time. Wednesday will be a mystery game. Ooh, mystery. Then Ash will be on Thursday, and she is currently going through Deadly Premonition 2. At the same time, though, I will say that we've been totally spoiled the mystery all week. Hush. And so hopefully you'll be able to catch Ash going through Deadly Premonition. And then on Friday, it will be James. James will be streaming. That lovely, lovely man playing some Warhammer. He's doing rather well. Last playthrough, he made some very wonderful decisions, so good job. And then on Saturday, we got some more ninjas. Ghosts of Tsushima. Oh, excuse me. Also, that's actually going to be happening very quickly here, and I've streamed far too long. And then on Sunday is the team stream, which I don't know if I'll be partaking with currently, because unfortunately my schedule is still pretty dang early in the morning, so I'm very, very sorry. But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate you guys coming along, and thank you so much for joining me in Arcade Spirits. Oh yay! Blah. Anyways, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. I am going to go to bed promptly now because I need to get up at 2. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have a nice, wonderful night. Please stick around. Arash will be starting here momentarily, and he'll be doing some Monday extra stream for Ghosts of Tsushima. So just give it a little bit. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys soon. And yes, I'm really... And thank you so much to the developers that are in the chat right now, Stefan, Anne, and Beta Baby. And Molly. If you're all here, please, thank you so much for making this game. It's been a real treat to fucking playing this game, and I really want to play more of this because the story is actually pretty unexpected of how it turned, and I am looking forward to the other sides of the story. So thank you. Anyways, good night, guys. Thank you very much. Goodbye and farewell. Goodbye. Thank you. Farewell. See you Wednesday. I hope to see you soon, and I hope you all stay safe and hydrated. Farewell.